them threatening Defense Academy. Don't you know that nothing happens again? These people know what they are doing. They are well equipped. Imagine bandit threatening defense. You as an individual, if you want to attack, defense will be the last place you go, because you know that that is their last, that's where the power is. But for this bandit to be threatening and succeeding in going and abducting people, the game is over. I'm telling you, the game is over. The game is over. They know what they are planning. And this thing is well planned, because the hand of the government is involved in whatever they are doing. They are just testing your mind. How are you going to react? Are you strong enough? What would the international community? These are the things they are planning. Gradually, something is coming, and it pains me that we are still sleeping. They are still sleeping. One day you just wake up and hear a different thing. If you still be alive, you hear one thing and you wake up and hear a different thing, and they'll start considering them. They start considering them. Okay, allow them to be in the military and whatever. Look at what happened in Defense Academy in Kaduna State. The same Kaduna we have been hammering. People have been killed many times. A lot of Kaduna citizens are dead. Governor cannot be impeached. They will not hold him. Things are happening there. The same Kaduna Academy is where this thing is happening. They took whoever they call the man, Major Stephen Datong. They took him, as they said, and they killed the people that are in guard on that day. What are you getting? What are you learning from this thing, my dear brother? It's well planned. It's well planned. This is well planned, and they are gradually handing over to the Taliban or to the Al Qaeda. Remember that Issa Pantami is there, and he was this thing of the Taliban then, and now he's doctor. He had been graduated to doctor, updated to be a doctor, and he's working, requesting for your NIN. So now that the Taliban have succeeded in Afghanistan, it's very easy. I don't know how to put this thing to your own understanding. Just read all these things, sit down by yourself, analyze it, because whatever you analyze is the truth. It will surely come to pass. How can this bandit, first of all, threaten the military, threaten the Defense Academy, and also succeeded in coming? And this is not the last time they are coming, because all this while we have been reading on news how they attacked buildings very close to the military and went off. Now they have come inside that military, abduct people and go. This is a game. But when it comes to the southeast area, you see them displaying all manner of strength and energy. Won't you understand what is going on? The disintegration of the Zoological Republic is the only way, people. Most of you in the north, whether you are Christian or whatever, I'm telling you, you are foolish. I don't hide my own. I don't use this thing to make friends. I need your own good. So making friends with you, petting you in order not to tell you the truth is worse to me. You need to push for this integration. Tell me Middle Belt state now that is secured. Tell me any state. Those of you Christians in the Middle Belt, tell me the state that is secured now that you can say, okay, if this thing happened in Plateau, I will run to Bauchi, or I run to Kaduna, or I run to Benue. Tell me, none. I'll run to Taraba. None. This is the time we need to push on. But you will leave it, you say, they don't want to divide Nigeria. What have you gained? Nigeria is eating you. Defense Academy in Kaduna. Then you from Southern Kaduna now, what is your fate? What is your hope in your own country, there in your own village, in your own town? You don't have any hope. You don't have any hope. They are succeeding, they are advancing. In fact, they have grown more than you expect. Supply, very powerful supply now will be coming from Afghanistan. Because that place now will be the headquarters of this kind of job. People will go there, regroup themselves, and return back. It will be coming. Go and read what I'm not me saying it. If this is social media area, you see what people are discussing in their own forums. So Zoological Republic is the next target in Africa. You in the Middle Belt, what are you still waiting? You are believing that tomorrow things will be good. That is why I say all of you there, both the Christians, you are foolish. You love these people more than your Christian brothers in the South. You love them. And that is why this thing is happening to you. Because your eyes have not yet opened. If you break the zoo now, if you break it, the little place you will call your own country will be more secured than the big for nothing Nigeria. If you disintegrate Nigeria now, wherever you fall, any geographical enclave you fall, will be more secured, well governed by the indigenous people there than this nonsense. But you cannot reason to that level. Everybody's eyes is in the oil. Oil in the next 10 years now will become nothing. Think of what will come out of your brain. That is the area the world is. Think of what you will put in the table with your brain, not natural things. We have been dealing on natural things for a very long time. The Western people have converted the world from natural to unnatural things. It is technology that is ruling. It is technology. You need to think of that, because it's as the result of this stupid oil, this cost oil that has never helped anybody. It's what will make you to see all the things, still believe in this contraption. Those of you in the middle belt, very, very important. They attacked Defense Academy in Kaduna State. What again? What again? In Zamfara State, they kidnapped the father of the speaker. A lot of things. They bomb the oil. That a lot of things are happening. It's not everything will come and reach for you. But we pick the points to give you analysis. Divide these suits. Divide. Forget about anything, election, whatever. Divide this suit. Divide the Zoological Republic. Then you will have peace. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land. In case you are not aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television. He is the commander of the armies of Biafra, and he is the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Very, very important. You must know that. We will be back in a moment. We will be back in a moment as we do one or two analysis in Hausa language. Then our lines will be open to hear your own opinion. Stand by, my dear brother, as we continue to do the needful thing. Very, very politician will not go free. Make Nigeria great, nothing. Move for referendum now, so that wherever you belong at the end of the balkanization, disintegration, division of this zoo, you will form your own army to defend you from these vandals, from these criminals that are coming. Because as for them, they are coming, they don't relent. You see Afghanistan for past 20 years. Do you know that these people are there? They are dying, regrouping themselves with, that is them. They are not like you. They are not like you in your church. You say you grace will help you and all those things. They don't have that. They believe in moving, and that is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. And the same white people will supply their arms to them. Who are the ones sponsoring the Afghans before the Taliban, before they take over Afghanistan? Is it not the same people? Is it not the same whites? So they will continue to do it. Those people in the middle belt, we will continue to campaign it. Stop whatever. Stop lamenting on radio, on Facebook, or complaining. Despite Nigeria now, before you will end, because they are coming and they will take over. They are coming and they will take over. And I pity those of you that are Christians. Those of you that are Christians, your own is worse. Because they will deal with you physically. Nobody will talk. It is no more in those days that you're expecting some Christian communities to come. Nobody. This is the time. No pope is coming. No bishop is coming. Forget about all this, your Catholic bishop in the north talking whatever they are. They are all the same. When it's too much, they will use some mobile police and run away. You will face the bullets. Forget about these people. They are governmental agents. Move campaign in faith on referendum. Because when Nigeria was created, Here it, your ancestors was not there to sign, to say we agree. Somebody came and forced us into this, and that is why it's not working. You just wake up, it's just like you are sleeping. You now wake up and see yourself in one room with about number of people you don't like their face, the way they talk, whatever. That is how we saw ourselves in this contraction. And as we continue to fight and whatever, the colonial master keep on sucking, taking the best of us daily. Because Britain is still sucking the oil of Biafra till tomorrow. They don't pay, no matter. That is why if you bring this up Biafra, they don't want to hear it. But my dear brother, you have started dying in the north. You are dying in the middle belt. They are killing you. You are dying. How many of you remember that if you come to this middle belt, there are thousands of the different ethnic groups. So it's very easy to wipe a particular ethnicity under 1 week. Just claim them. They will just be erased, completely deleted from the surface of the earth. The same way with yours. But if you can unite yourself, can push for this thing, you can divide Nigeria. Nigeria can be divided, and you form a very front army, a very strong army that will defend that country or that nation. You will come out within your own geographical enclave. But lamenting and talking, Samuel Ortom is a governor. He has been crying and lamenting. Has he stopped them from killing people in Benue? Has he stopped them? He didn't stop them. They will continue. People, as I'm talking today now, people are dying in Benue. In 2, in 3, those ones is like nothing. The one you will hear is when the number is like 100, 80, 30, 70. But when it is 2, 3, 4, as if those ones are not human. As if those ones are not human, brother. What I'm saying is move for the disintegration now. Move, seek for referendum. You don't know when you were yoked into Nigeria. Short and simple. That is the only thing that will help you. Let's continue. Let me finish the 2 paragraphs of our press release. Jihadists and vampires are now on parole in Biafra land with the backup of Nigerian security agencies to depopulate our people and destabilize Biafra land. Unfortunately, some of the stages masquerading as politicians, as political leaders in Biafra land are colluding with enemy to execute this evil agenda. But nemesis will catch up with them over the innocent blood they are spilling. That one is certain. That one is certain. Whether you say keep it, when the time comes, we'll talk it. Igbo politician will not go free. I can even mobilize myself to fight. These people are wicked. They are the one making life so miserable for us. Look at what happened in Ladepo the other day, and it's still happening now. They killed some. Soldier went there and killed Igbo traders. Did any governor go there and visit you? Remember the one that happened in Oduduwari land? About 5 governors from the north traveled to go and solidify with their people. It's come in consideration to discuss with the government of the states for their own people. Did any governor go there? Did you see any who went there? Even the useless Ubele in Lagos. Did he say anything for you? This is to tell you that these people are not there for you. I am saying this thing for us to rise up against politicians. Politicians will not go scot-free. They are there for themselves. And I'm so worried and so surprised that at this level, after this heinous crime they have committed against our leader, that talked today, 1 or 2 of them is not yet down. 3 or 4 of them is down. When it's down, it's down. When they amen. Who is he? Don't she hold you? Hey, bonding man, the hospital. Who is he? Pains me up to understand such have not, but we know it will happen. I'm just reading. They will not go scot-free, just as been mentioned. But let's continue. We have severally explained that ESN is not unknown gunmen. We have been saying it. We don't know who the unknown gunmen are. We don't know them. Sometimes we don't know them. They are doing their job. We don't know the unknown gunmen, and they are not ESN. Unknown gunmen are not ESN. ESN will only come out on the day we ask them to come out in the streets, and they will see them. But now they are in the bushes. The Fulani headers, put soldiers, and they are scared of some certain areas in our forest presently now. That's why they are being backed up. They are being backed up by Nigerian military. They are still scared because they know what they are receiving there. ESN is there to defend our land. And I thank God for the mind he has given to them, the grace. They have vowed. ESN commanders, they are vowed to defend their people. That is the ultimate sacrifice. They are vowed, both the male and the female. And that is why I keep on saying it. We must give them the necessary support. Never shall anyone joke with whatever that is meant for ESN, because there is no forgiveness for you. I tell you the gospel truth. No forgiveness for you. If you mess up with anything meant for ESN, let us say it. There is no brother there. There is no sister there. If you mess up with anything for ESN, there is no forgiveness. Anybody can go after you. It's short and simple. So we have said it. ESN are not God unknown gunmen. So do not equate ESN with unknown gunmen. We are saying it very clear today. The people that commit that thing are Nigerian military and policemen set up in Imo State by Abba Kyari, being sponsored by the Fulani administrator of the state. So they must hold them responsible. Very, very important. ESN is a child of necessity defending Biafra command against invading murderers, herdsmen. People should stop buying into the lies of security agencies, parading criminals and forcing them to claim that they are ESN operatives. Our gallant men are still on their duty post, carrying out their singular mandate, which is chasing away killers, herdsmen. Written in Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary, IPOB. This is our press release of yesterday evening. So I brought it to analyze, to give us insight. The people who did that thing in Ohaji, the Nigerian government do them. The Nigerian police do them, brother, and then do them. Short and simple. There is no truth in Nigeria, so they will never tell you. If that FBI did not come in, will all these things everybody is talking about Abba Kyari, will it come up? All you'll be hearing is Super Cup, they do this, they do that. That the man is killing people, wasting life anyhow, making money, pulling money from people's account. And you won't talk. Who are you going to report? The same person, you are going to the same police station that robbed you to tell you that, to report that the police robbed you there. Are you foolish? You just keep mute. You just keep quiet. You just say, you keep quiet like a woman somebody just raped. She's ashamed of telling people that she has been raped. That is how you just stay. You don't have anything and you just cry to God. If that FBI did not come and expose Abba Kyari, who will talk? Nobody. When we are lamenting that he's killing people in Imo State, people didn't follow us. They didn't believe. But we thank God for Chukwu. We thank Chukwu Kakadiama for his work. Omevoya, and he has been exposed today. Very, very important. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and television, and he is the commander of the armies of Biafra, and he is the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Our leader is a good man. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a good man. A very good man. You may not know him, but he's even better than maybe your biological father in terms of kindness. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Our leader is a very good man. A very good man. Let's take this news before we switch to Hausa language. Let's take this news. Bandits kill one, abduct 9 travelers in President Buhari's home state. I love how they put it. They said in his state. gunmen suspected to be bandits have killed a man and abducted other 8 passengers along with the driver of the SUV they were traveling in along Funta Road, Katsina State. The armed bandits attacked the vehicle, which left Kwawan Motor Park in Sokoto State, heading to Kano State with 9 passengers and a driver, totaling 10 people. On Monday, the man that was killed by the assailant was trying to escape when they were stopping a few kilometers from Gusau, according to a source who spoke to us. This just happened on Monday. A car that was loaded from Sokoto, it had to go into Kano, it has to pass through Katsina, reaching in Buhari's town, as they put it. Bandit now. It's quite unfortunate that the bandits has headquarters in Katsina State, where the so-called president is coming from. Bandit is in fact, you can find bandits other places, but you can't find bandits completely in Katsina State. Is that not telling you something? These are Buhari brothers from Futajelion. He's telling them, come in. Forget about what we are saying on radio and on newspaper you are seeing. You see, coming, and they are coming in. They are killing people, they are abducted, a lot of things are going. It's just, I brought this just to make up news for you to be updated. It's not that you don't know. Because sometimes when you don't read up these things, some people will think that it has been silenced. People are being killed on daily basis, kidnapping. But you will never see the military invading those areas. They are just looking for innocent people, wasting their time within the East. What they are doing there, I don't know. But we promise them we go die there. You go die there foolishly. You see that area, and I go die there. If the oil you have been taking for the past past 5 decades is not enough for you, then now your blood will be used. Your blood will be used to revive that oil in the spirit world for it to continue to flow for another generation. You must know that. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. Coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. As we continue, we will be right back in a moment. We will be right back in a moment.
Well, this is dedicated to the gallant heroes of the Radio Biafra War and ethnic families all over the world. In the thickness of the Biafra revive the battleship of today. The Biafra army the fight, so singing up. It's another good leader has risen up now. It's getting better as you get to me. You're my big guy, I put that up on the floor. Hey, I'm thinking of
gan sar da ke ba canji an cinye ka ba canji ba da canji ba tuntune ma a cikin soja a cikin kamfi a cikin barak na soja wannan abin ya faru abin mamaki ne yayi abin mamaki idan ka yarda da wannan magana duba abin da yake faru yanzu an riga an sell da Nigeria kuma idan baka so ka shiga hannu mutane gwamnati wanda baka so ka tashi ka yarda da mu ka yi abin da muke fadayin menene wannan abin araba Nigeria yanzu da farko araba Nigeria da farko ana rabawa Nigeria da farko duk inda duk garin da duk bangaren da ka gan kanku za ku iya zona da lafiya ku yi mulkin ku gode Allah da ko kadan da Allah ya baku amfanin duniyan kadan da Allah ya baku za ku iya cita ku yi barci da ido biyu ku tashi kuma da safe da lafiya in ba haka ba ka manta kowane lokaci zan tuna maka inda aka kashe dan wanka jiya haka ne za kashe ka ko yau ko gobe amma idan kana da tunani zaka ga kanka inda aka kashe dan wana ja bara kashe ni da shi gobe ko yau me yasa saboda zaka yi abin da ya kamata ka yi zaka yi abin da dan wanka din wanda aka kashe bai yi ba jama'a saboda lokaci anan zan kawo wannan magana da karshe saboda ba mu da lokaci kuma za mu ci gaba da wannan sun magana an ji maka dan hanyar mu zai bude idan kana so ka yi magana zaka iya kira mu bude muku waya kai kuma ka yi magana domin duniya su ji in ba haka ba jama'a ka manta da shi kawai ka jira lokacin ka kuma idan lokacin ka ya zo za ka mutu zan ce muku assalamu alaikum. One of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he is the commander of the armies of Biafra. And our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the greatest man living on this planet Earth. Brothers, our lines are open right now. You can call in with this number +183-263-73-499 +183-263-73-499 +614-818-70925 614-818-70925 614-818-70925. Our lines are open. Before you call in, let me give you some directive of what I want us to look into this moment. Our politicians are evil. They are the one involved in what is happening to us, and we must focus our attention on that. Since the abduction of our leader, which they are involved, None of them has gone down. Not even one politician. We have attack on them, but we keep on attacking ourselves. That is foolishness. I must tell you that. And I will be the last fool that will believe whatever a politician or somebody who support politicians who is telling me, because they are the same. Why am I saying this thing is that we must channel our attention to them. If you love what we are doing, we must channel attention to politicians. What is it that you are going to do, that am I going to do, that we should do to make sure that we bring politicians down? Had it been that since then 2, 3, 4 of them and their children are down, a lot of things would have happened. Listen to me very carefully. Had it been since then 2, 3, 4 of them, they are human beings like you. They were born under 9 months. Nothing different. They have one head. They have one head. There is nothing to over-exalt these criminals. Had it been 1 or 2 politicians are dead since then, I'm telling you by now, things have changed. Igbo politicians are wicked, they are evil, they are occultic, they are satanic in any aspect of your thinking. And they need to be eliminated. Brother, this is where you channel your attention. Look at what is happening in Ebonyi State. Sorry, before I pick your call. Look at what is happening in Ebonyi State presently. What is it that is happening in Ebonyi State? As I told you before, among the whole Southeast governors, the most deadliest one is Devomai. Governor Devomai is the most deadliest among. Forget about the idiot in Imo State. The idiot in Imo State is just there. He's just being moved by, he's just floating on top of the water. He doesn't know what to do. It's what the Fulani Janjaweed push him into. That is what he's doing. But you see, Devomai, that man is the most dangerous man in the seat of power in Igbo land. And if you and I can come together to destroy Devomai one night, if we can destroy Devomai one night, we have succeeded. We have achieved 20% of our success. I don't care who the ox is gone. You see, Devomai, the wife, the children. If we can lay our hand on Devomai in Ebonyi State, bring Devomai down. Bring Devomai down. Whatever the convoy Devomai is moving, if we can channel, bring Devomai down instantly. Brother, I'm telling you, we will achieve. We have gotten 20% of what we are doing. That man is one. That man is devil. You know what they call slow poison. That is what he is. Do you know that every IPOB, there is not one single IPOB official that is known in Ebonyi State today? Some of them have been tortured. We don't know all these things, and they will be throwing up the jamborees of the sit at home, don't sit at home, and we will be dancing on this thing. But your own flesh and blood, my own comrades that have been arrested and kept in this incommunicado in their cell, have been tortured. They are dying one after the other. They are being killed. Courtesy of Devomai. Devomai told them to do this because there are hardcores there, and they insist in what they believe. Some of them, they'll be torturing them to give them information of that they are not aware. On the process, the brother will die. All of them have been executed if you don't know. Brother, this is why you need to rise up at this time. What is it that we are going to do to politicians? That is what I would like to hear from you, and start doing it instantly. What is it that you think we will do at this moment? Not all this gossiping, jamboree, doing this, doing that. What do you think that we are going to do? Mostly to this existing politician. Very, very important. They are deadly, they are evil, and nothing good will ever come out of them. If the politicians cannot build ordinary road, hospital, give you pipe bomb water for decades in our land, never you expect anything. I am the one who stand, whoever that politician is, incoming, presently, even the past, illuminate them. Every Igbo politician needs to die. Put me one Chineke, and if nobody has the heart to do it, put me on point. I will do it. I will lead people who are interested in doing them. If Devomai will have the heart, secretly killing our people, try to hand over some portions of land in Ebonyi State, land that is not his own, land that is not his own people, he is trying to hand it over to different people. Brothers and sisters, you need to rise up and let us fight this battle. Therefore, my children need to be eliminated completely. because that thing is doing to that boy? Is it because the mother or the father of that boy is a farmer? That is why devil man will torture them, put them in prison in this way, and they come out and hire some of you, give you 3,000, give you 2,000, and you'll be coming and attacking people who did nothing, creating problems in our midst. And that is what you emphasize mostly on with your fake Facebook accounts. Listen, my dear brother, channel your anger. What are we going to do to eliminate devil mind, even under 7 days? Let's put it in that way. Put your anger there. Your brothers are being killed day and night. Your brothers have been eliminated day and night in Ebonyi State. They are killing them day and night. Every IPOB official they have arrested is either he's at the point of death now or he's dead, but you don't know. In Ebonyi State, Governor Devil Mind need to be eliminated. Devil Mind, you need to die. Listen to what I'm telling you. Devil Mind, you need to die. You are not supposed to exist again. You are evil. People elected you. Do you know that you are committing the worst sin? People who voted you are the people you turned against because they disagree with your own idea or what you want to do. Instead of you to argue it in a democratic dispensation, your intention is just to arrest them, to eliminate them, use them against them, because you are there as the governor, you stand as their father, but not knowing that you are devil. This is why you need to die. Even your children need to die. If you are listening and your children, sons and daughters of devil mind, you're supposed to die, because the sin of your father has already enveloped you to put you into grave. Your dad is evil, and the essence of doing it is for him to secure his political career where he's gaining money to feed you. And that is why you people need to die. I am angry this moment, and I must tell you the truth. I don't care who the ox is God. I don't make friends with what I'm doing. When it comes to Biafra restoration, there is no friend, because even we talking, they are still targeting us. But I must tell you, before they get down, before they get us, they must surely get down. Our lines are open right now. You can call in +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +614 81870 925, +614 81870 925, +614 81870 925. This is our number. You can call in now and go straight to the point. What do you think, and how is it going to be for us to get these politicians down? They are criminal, they are evil. That is what I want to hear. Don't want to hear any other discussion, stories, this, that. What do you think we will do at this moment to get this problem solved? Lines are open right now. You can call in. These people are criminals, and all their plan, all their intention presently now, what are we going to do to succeed in an Anambra election? That is their plan. Let's take this caller. Brother, you are the first caller. Your name and where you are calling from, my dear brother.
Good morning.
You're welcome, brother.
Good work that you are doing. My name is Nanyere. Nara is the PRO here in Russia. I'm calling from Russia. My brother, I thank you very much. I greet our leader, #1 in the whole world. I want to use this opportunity to tell our brothers and sisters in Russia here that we are having our general meeting next Sunday at the club. You can call this number +791693 42288, +791693 42288. My brother, for what you are talking this morning, I don't know what to say again, because I don't see the reason why our people in diaspora cannot wake up and see the evil that are going in our land and support this our movement so that we can restore Biafra. That is the only hope that we have. Look at the whole thing that our leader did to make sure there's no checking point again, to make sure there's no Fulani herdsmen again. All of them are coming back again. What are we doing? Please, let's wake up. Let's wake up. Our leaders, our people should do something. They should do something, please. This thing is getting out of hand. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you. Let me give others a chance. Thank you. Keep the good work that you're doing. Thank you.
Brother, thank you very much. Let's take this caller. Should be Desmond. Desmond, can you hear me? You're live on air. What are we going to do to these criminals? What is the next thing do you think we're supposed to do now? Facing the main problem, not what doesn't make any sense to us.
You are right. Actually, the thing we need to do is to push them down, to get them out of the way, because we have said it, anything that stands in our way will be crushed, so we have to crush them. I want to say good morning to Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency. My name is Desmond, and I'm calling from Italy, Mazi Nnamdi. Our people have to understand that these are times for action and for the defense of our land. Number one is that we have to get down the politicians in Biafra land. Now, we should understand this thing. If we keep on saying that there are people, we should remember that they don't care about us. They have been seeing all the atrocities, the checkpoints, the carnage that is going on in our land. Both the ones Fulani terrorists are committing in the bushes, and the ones those of them in uniform, government, army, and police are committing in our cities. And they have said nothing. They are after themselves and their family. So the best thing we can do is to go after them. The best thing we can do is to cleanse our land. We have to cleanse our land. These are the evil people in our land. These are the people that has made our land, that has made our people stay in perpetual poverty. So we have to cleanse our land. We have to push them. This is the only thing we can do. And in doing that, we have to be prepared. Our youth and one must understand that it's very, very important. These are hard times to take risk. There is no need. Instead of you to stay, one people will come and kill you. It's better you will go there and do it. It's better to die fighting than to die anyhow. So the point is that our people must stand up to this goal. Our people must stand up to this responsibility and start to target these politicians. They are our target, and we have to get them down. There is no to lose. And also we have to support ESN. You know, especially those of us in the
Desmond, are you with me? Oh, reconnecting. Let me take this call. Calls are much. Desmond, hold on. You called back. Your line is reconnecting. Let me take this call. This brother I've been calling. Your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, good morning. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, calling from my location. Yes, what I think that should be done now is the fight has to be from the people. I wonder, the unknown government, I don't know why they went to sleep, because this period, this is when we need them to dismantle all these checkpoints. And again, the DOS need to step up in terms of making statement like when our leader stopped all the checkpoint, he came to Radio Biafra and said checkpoint must stop, and if it doesn't stop, whatever they see, they should take it. So Joe Ibokwe made a statement. He says strike the shepherd and the sheep scattered. So they are now saying that there is cracks in IPOB, which is not the reality, but they are assuming that, and they are taking that advantage to test waters in Biafra land and see if the people has been weakened. But I came from Biafra land last week. What I know among our people is that our people love IPOB categorically. The DOS now need to come up and assure them that the leadership you trust in also will not disappoint you by making categorical statements that we assure the people that do not be afraid, we are here for you. So that is what the people only want direction fully. Every Igbo man, I can tell you 90% they love IPOB, because the only body that is well organized to stop these incoming invaders is only IPOB. Many people are still sleeping on the bike. Looking at every analysis, everybody that can think have seen that ISWAP is in Nigeria, Afghan Taliban is in Nigeria, and they are distributing weapons. All those weapons that America left there, I can assure you that 1/4 of them will be in Nigeria in no distant future, and they will start unleashing mayhem on us, aided by our politicians. We need to also start with Anambra election. I will be happy if we can declare sit at home on the day of, or 3 days to Anambra election, sit at home of 3 days, so that their election will not be possible. We need to start with that. It's very important. We need to make a statement in southeast, south side, in Biafra land, so that they will know who owns the land. Because now they believe they've taken over or they've divided us. So we need to stay strong as one. Thank you, brother. I remain Mazi Obona. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother, for the wonderful contribution. We must fight. Thank you very much. Let me take this caller. You have been waiting. Caller, can you hear me? I put you on hold. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
call on the line, the powerful man of God. Can you hear me?
Yes, are you talking to me? My great prophet of our time, the hidden one that people have not even recognized. But I want to say something right now. And what I want to say is that it's very simple. And that is I want to say right now is that these people that just came out right now on a roadblock is a distraction and deception. My question now is that we have the arsenal, we have the instruments and everything, and command has been given that these people should never, on no account should they come back to mount roadblock, because this one now is a mockery. So I just want to say or ask, who are we waiting for, or who are we complaining again to? I think we did it before. Should we come out to complain that these people are coming out again? Is it not for us to go back again to do the needful and chase them away? Instead of seeing they are coming back and we have what it takes. And who are those people that we are calling on to come and kind of I don't just understand. Just like Develomai now, we have been lamenting and this man was smiling and killing our people, putting them in jail. And we know where their children are. We know them. We continue to say, we want to put everybody on notice. We want to put everybody. Who are we putting on notice? Who are we putting on notice? That is the question. Because if you have never used one person as a sacrificial lamb to show others, I'm telling you, all these people will continue. Like this roadblock now, that is so road from Onja to Enugu. From Enugu to Port Harcourt, and the amount of road to collect money. Okay, last time, no such a thing happens. We noticed that our leader come out and said that the names of these days, councillors, and all these big names are involved. From the list of the register, they found out from some of the police stations during NSAS that these daily contributions are being, they have percentage on it. My brother, yet the arsenals and things that we have money, can't really rely on, because use what you have to get what you want. Thank you very much. So let me stop here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, powerful man of God. And that is exactly what was to keep it up. And God bless you. Let's take this caller. Caller, you are live on air right now. Your name and where you are calling from. What should we do at this moment? The roadblocks are returning back. Our politicians are selling our land. Our people in Ebonyi State have been killed by devil Mai. Should we always continue to complain? Should we? Should we? Your opinion is what we want. You have the mic, brother.
Hello, good morning, Mazi. My name is Andrew. I'm calling from Manitoba. Hello, can you hear me?
Brother, why do you off your phone? I'm talking to you and you off your phone, whereby I pick your call for another person. I don't like those things. The call on the line, can you hear me? You're live on air, your name and where you're calling from. What should we do at this moment? Roadblocks are returning back times two. Times two. They are returning back times two, frustrating our people. Devil man is secretly killing our brothers in Ebonyi State. What should we do? Not all this accusation, this, that. What should we do? You are live on air. Straight to the point, brother.
Thank you very much, Mazi Nnamdi. My name is Simon. I'm calling from America, Spain. I hope you can hear me very well.
Loud and clear.
I'm on the... Okay. Well, I'm just joining in. I don't even know most of the topic, but from what I heard that was going on and the
topic, what I want to hear from you, listen, roadblocks are coming back. A devil man is supposed to be dead at least 7 days. What do you think we can do? What strategy do you have to give it out?
You know, things I don't like we coming up here talking what to do or what to how I was not trained to do so. I don't talk what I do to my enemy. If I like Anaconda, when Anaconda consider you as one of his enemy, he will swallow you alive. Our leader wants you such comment, but you guys don't understand what he said, that I will swallow my enemies alive. Our people, if we know why, I know sometimes why people coming on air to say something for other people to know. People that will carry action. It happens. No, it is only in us. We they call the Igbos that we live and breathe traitors and saboteurs. So that's why our enemies call them on phone. When they ask them, hey, what is going on? All these people, I don't mind them. They are our children. I know them. I know how to get them. I know their leaders. Look at what is going on in Ebonyi State, my brother. They are killing our people, adopting them. Devil Maya is doing that with his brother. We know. And sometimes some people leave the main thing and chasing shadow. That's why it get me sometimes. Didn't our people know what is going on? Even though some people came in this struggle in spiritual mind, don't you know the stage where we are now? It is a stage where when the Israelites come, when Moses take the Israelites out of Egypt. But no matter what, the children of God must be free. We have known our problem. It's time to know how to deal with your problem. If you know your problem, you solve it. Some of you that are too inclined and more religious in the Word of God and the Holy Book, as they call it, there is what they call honor killing. There is a reward on it, even in heaven. Honor killing. If you know one person that can destroy the whole generation, you go after that person and took it out. That's why I love the Russians. They believe in motherland. That is why saboteurs don't breathe there. This is what we should be teaching our people. There is honor in killing the enemy of the land. It is in Bible. Some of you that I want the religious leaders, to come and start preaching this. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anywhere you are.
Okay, thank you.
We are still here. We are still here. Send the message, and everything will be done. Oh, hey, Biafra, and the roadblock is 16 of past, and we don't want to see it. Period. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's our dear brother Simeon from Spain. Let's take this call. Emmanuel from France, if I'm right. Brother, you're live on it right now. Roadblocks are returning back. Devil man is killing our brothers in the in Ebonyi State, torturing them secretly, silently, eliminating your own flesh and blood, and we are here chasing shadow. What do you think? Devil man is supposed to die in the at most 7 days. Either him, his children. You are live on air. Your opinion. What do you think we will do?
Good morning from here. I remember Mazi Nnamdi. What we just analyzed now is true that he's no more a shocking to us because, Mazi, you see, when I look at our people, especially the entire Igbo race, when I mean entire Igbo race, it comprises all the old Eastern region. Whether you are Igbo speaking or you are just speaking or Yoruba or anything, when I look at how ignorant we are, how self-centered, how stupid we are behaving, Mazi, I normally cry. How come that a great race like Igbo race, that white people referred as great in Africa, are now bunch of, saboteurs and haters of their land? I wonder, how come that we now, the real people that are supposed to know, that normally supposed to know, the most intelligent people in Africa, and now the people being, belittling themselves? Mazi, I think our leader have done everything. ESN is there already. I am calling on the sector, the people that are in charge of ESN, and the people that are, providing them the resources that they need. So, immediately instruct them on what to do, Mazi. Because, I want, before, I think we don't really hear again the countries who are actively contributing, how things are going. We need things to be done. Sometimes our sister Nene normally come on air every month to update us how countries are contributing, ESN and the Monty do all those things. We don't normally hear all those things again. And we need all those things to be happening so that people will be motivating and knowing that see what we need to do. Because we need the resources on all these things. And we need a coordinating hands that will be, coordinating our people. Because that is the reason why they kidnapped our leader. So once they kidnapped our leader, are we going to fold our hand like this, waiting for our land to be invaded? No. So I am pleading on all the people who have taken the posts, who have accepted all the posts that our leader, gave to them. They should come up and start doing things, start doing things before things will be out of hand in our land. Please. Thank you, Mazi. Let me just stop here. I'm not really happy on what is going on in our land. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's our brother Emmanuel from France. What to do? Please, I will be right back in a moment. Caller, just hold on. I'll be right back. Let me settle something. I will be right back.
Make me jealous. I want to make me jealous. Make me jealous. I want to be one of the selfish. What if I'm to look big guy? Big guy. Keep on with I I know to forget Operation Python and Steel when the warm commandant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as I take rest in peace, the holiness, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. This song is specially dedicated to all the Biafrans all over the world. Ambo Mazi Nnamdi Samuel Chinonso Ambo Technici Anambra no local government in Imo State in Biafra land. Ebe ugbu a ka nchịkwa ụwa niile na ihe nwanne anyị nwoke mere adịghị obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke uche mekpọ ihe o mere adịghị obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke na anyị na-eso wee na-achụ mmụọ
You went to what is a sign, I miss you more. What's a betrayer? That's what I'm not going to Biafra. That way, no trouble. What's in Nanya? I can wait at Biafra, I not talk. And I make a point, you say. You get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I make the children what go to ride with you in a land of Biafra. With a Moses went through Israel. Went to pay so I can 1 night more than the sea went through Pani. You die in a bank of Branyanamba. We go out of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see Canalo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You need a baby man. And my children are going to go to Narusike. Now, my minute ticket to a
Alright, I'm still back. Yeah, caller, sorry I couldn't pick your call. I'm just trying to settle something, trying to distract me from the broadcast. I think it's off because it's somehow interfering with what we are doing. Alright, I will be taking your calls now, right now. What we are trying to let all of us know is that the enemy is almost inside the house now, not around. Governor Defomai is killing, he's helping the Fulanis to kill our enemy, and all our roads have been blocked again. X square times 2. They are doubling it, building their defense on the road and frustrating the life of our people. Should we keep quiet in this way? Should we fold our hands? Should you be fighting me, I fighting you, talking all things that doesn't matter? Why can't we see what to do? Governor Defomai must die. Governor, if nobody has the ball, I am telling you, and if nobody has the mind to trigger the gun that will kill Defomai, I want Chineke is stand by to do that. Very, very important. That man needs to die. Caller, you are live on air. What do you think we should do at this moment, my dear brother?
Good morning. Good morning, Chineke.
Welcome, brother.
Yeah, this is Richard from my location. Thank you for your efforts, and that I want to contribute to the question you posed to all of us. This is a very beautiful question that most people don't even want to ask. That is the question we should be asking, and people are going to come out with different views and different opinions. So, and I want to contribute my own opinion considering what is going on now. You see, how can we tackle these people? These people, the roadblock that our leader made sure that he was not there. Now that he's not here again, and they have him in the detention, they are bringing back the roadblocks, and the Fulani herdsmen, they are coming back to our bushes. So the question is, what do we do? How can we tackle this thing? I mean, we should know the truth is that even when our leader was around, and there was so much trust and the confidence, and the people were raising money, everywhere, people were so much committed. It's a different burden, and even at that, the ESN, and not the ESN, but the ESN and every people that are fighting for justice, they didn't even have enough resources to even match the traitors and the people that are coming to kill us. Even at that, they didn't have enough. We should know that. Then, talk less or not that the motivation is not, that our leader is not there. So, and now, if we are talking of going to match those people below the bullet, near to save our land, I know it's a good idea, but it's going to be very difficult. But I think that my own suggestion is this: it might look somehow like I said, this sit at home. If we say that let us give these governors 1 week sit at home straight, okay, so that we know that ESN can enforce sit at home comfortably, there's not going to be a problem for them, because they are going to be dealing with civilians. Don't open this shop. This is a very simple thing they can do, and people will respect it. So if you say 1 week sit at home, governors, we are now mandating you to go and tell the army chief of staff or whatever to remove all these roadblocks in Biafra land. If you don't, we are not coming out.
You see, and we are not going to have loss of life. We are not going to have so much problem for the ESN. So we are just going to say this is civil disobedience, and if you can see we are agreeing to say 1 week sit at home, nobody is coming out, so that governors go and talk to the army chiefs, let them remove these things from our land, and the ESN will enforce it. I think it is going to, this is what I think we can still have as an option, and this is to say that that sit at home is very, very important to be done, and we can never throw it away. That is my own contribution. And another thing is this, please, let they should go, and people that can reach our leader should tell our leader that we people are supporting this sit at home. Let us see what they can do about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's your own humble opinion, and it's welcomed. Every opinion we are picking. What are we going to do at this moment? Mostly the killings and the returning back of these criminals on the road. Thank you very much, and it well stated. Thank you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Believe should be my dear brother Paul from Gabon. Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon.
You are welcome. Man is killing your brother. Yes. Therefore, man is killing your brother in Ebonyi State. And these criminals are returning back ×2, frustrating the life of your own flesh and blood. What do you think we're supposed to do at this moment? Is sit at home even enough for this kind of thing? As people as you didn't sit at home, is it enough? I just want to hear your own opinion. You have the mic.
Yeah, Mazi. First of all, I'm greeting the all Biafrans around the world, especially those in Biafran land, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwuka protect him and guide him until we see and meet again to restore our nation. What I can say about it is I'm very, very annoyed, because I'm telling you that our leader has put something in place to fight these people. And up to now, we are still debating and talking about what to do these people. By now, I thought that one of them or two of them has been go to the to heaven and pass judgment. Because if we have already did it, even one person or two, then another people will learn. And for this roadblock coming back again, is unacceptable. And our DOS must do the needful and stop these people, stop them, immediate effect, because our leader has made it clear that we don't need this. And you can see now that is politicians in our Biafra land are putting these people there to collect money from our people, is to finish us entirely. So my suggestion now is to stop them now. Stop them and stop the killings of our people in Ebonyi State and all Biafra land. So our DOF must do the needful. They must not wait people to. Our leader has put something in place. They must do the needful, so that when people see it, people will be happy with them. Please. So that's my suggestion now. We must stop them now and do the needful.
Exactly.
And I'm calling the Almighty. I'm calling the Almighty to release the unknown men again to fight this battle.
Thank you very much.
So
from Paul. That's from Paul from Gabon. That's from Paul from Gabon. We must remove them. We must remove them. Thank you very much. I'm still trying to see those kind of protests you people did last time. It's also needed now. Talking to Paul Gabon. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from. What we do? Therefore, man is killing our people silently. My brother in Ebonyi State are dying day by day as a result of torture. There is no any IPOB executives now in Ebonyi State. All of them either being killed or in prison, being tortured. Not even prison, in police custody, being tortured. Therefore, Mai is the one doing it silently. He doesn't make noise in his own. He need to be killed, and the roadblocks are returning back ×2. What do you think we will do, brother? You have the mic.
Yes, Mazi Machineke, may you God bless you, Mazi.
And you too.
Mazi, my name is Mazi Alamoka, calling for 2 country, my location. Mazi, yes. You can reach Igbo, because Mandufi and the head man gather na of MD yesterday. I hope I know here. Then I wrote of Mana Darren of Ma. Mazi, yes, you the mayor. I think for you, this is at home, I that thing, nobody consider that thing. I'm the guy who moved that governor now. Because the minute one moves na Biafra land, but on Friday, we want to send from Ubolo to Alpha. My brother, if you go now, the police from Alpha to Ubolo, carry 100. Go say because I need to move this governor to one by one. When you know, only God to be charge of that thing. The time that start to that answer. Can't consider that in when you can do idea where we don't govern us matter. No, we need to govern us are in here. Without that in a brother, under will plan. Under will big plan because okay for the yesterday I report line at Radio Biafra. We get no one and do that. We get every year now and do that from Enugu to where people about this express road. My brother, we go back on the powerful. We go back now. What up that dividend also million what up that dividend also I will take out that so this is start to my memory because don't say who are to more jadi away don't matter when that man interview na about unda body no one of every Monday I will make start to hold the to release our leader now our currency I do every year as our people be ready they got ready our people yeah they do opportunity now now this is the start to hold now. You need to govern us. You need to go. Go over the mind. The time I go to the I have a meeting. I have a meeting. I have a mentor. Today, we have a meeting. On your brother, on your brother, on your brother, on your brother. Now free. I don't know. I don't go and name so bad. Now by mistake. Now brother, I'm going to go now. I don't mistake. You're not doing so because of this. My own village. Only claim now years and the same. Only arrest. Only I get a bed and arrest. But the guy don't know. What do you say? What do you say? My brother, open a record to this stuff. Not around. I want to make them show. Because I was about 2 hours and more why. The new opportunity where they go to this. I want to never ever in a day. I don't want to go. You can't get my blessing your brother Bambo. Where the body is the body now. This our radio. I don't think I like from here. I don't like to go. On that together, time no more together. Over to on your brother, your brother. On your brother will make it. So give me. Open a Bahara. I will make it so I don't think about them. They just move forward. Now, I need to go to start them and I I think that's the Roma. Trying to buy by way. Any of the Bible of the land. But you know, the Bible of Nana. You know, let us say, you know, I get to see. Because you wanted to report with a family. I get to the Bible of Nana. The children said that I bless everybody. Only want to support our leader. We are in my good our leader. I want to see our son, our lawyer, I want to exactly. This is our leader. Sit at Roma. Open the room. The whole Lagos, everywhere. I should say that one day. The people got to bless everybody.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I understand your point. And let's take another call. Caller, can you hear me? Oh, miss, it lost out. See? I hasten to take your call, but you that's, I think you should. We are talking what to do. People are saying sit at home, sit at home. Okay, let's say for example, sit at home, continue. Will they stop there for my torturing people in the prison, in the police custody, killing our brothers silently? Will they stop these people returning back on the road? Brother is reporting now from Obolo. From is it Otrupo or whatever, if you are entering, that is a Benue, that is the border between Enugu and the Benue. That area now, as this brother reported, more than 100 road checkpoints are there, and they are frustrating your life. Brother, forget about maybe you are in diaspora. Think of that Think of your brother who road is not good, no light, nothing. But these people are increasing the problem. And our governors are involved in this. How can we get there for my town? You suggested those who will do it will do it. This man need to die. Let him die. Because they have been frustrating our life. Call on the line. Sorry for keeping you. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Good morning.
You're welcome, my dear brother.
Please, Mazi, I am very, very honored. We Biafrans are covered, including I myself. Our leader have put in order all the necessary things that we use to fight this battle. Our leader have put it in order. I am surprised to be hearing this Fulanis in our bush. Police people is in our room. Our leader have given order. We don't want to block in our area again. Now that our leader is in the enemy camp, all those people have all those things has come back. What are we doing? People that we are looking upon. Keep move. They don't need to keep quiet. The other day, the hopeless police IG in Delta State, Biafra they are telling that we want to do it to IPAB members. Our leaders, nobody talk. Everybody keep move. If it is the time that Mazi will make the emergency broadcast, I don't understand what is going on. Our leader is there in the enemy camp. My brother, I'm very, very annoyed because, sorry to I'm being the same, and my name is Ticket Food, with the help from if you can live in Outer South, living in Libya, residing here in Libya.
Thank you very much.
We have to deal with it. Not to start shouting on the radio. We have people on the ground. The people that are commanding, I don't know to commanding them again. Now we are here shouting, police in our bush. Police is in the road. We can't do something to prevent it until they run out over. Please, Mazi, I'm very grateful for your work. Your analysis is very good. I love what you are doing. May God bless you and your family. In the name of Chukwuka Abiyama.
You say, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Let's take this caller. One thing with our people is that if we don't go towards this length, you see the division will come in. That is why we have some people might even talking only sit or no sit at home or whatever, but not seeing all these ones that are coming. Then if you put them in through, they will understand that this is this. Okay, let's do this or let's agree on this. These are the essence of the analysis. I believe that at this level we're supposed to have the understanding. Let's take this call. I presume should be on your dead. Can you hear me? You're live on air. Your own brothers, my own brothers are being killed at
good morning,
station in a Boeing state. Courtesy of the slow poison there called himself Devil Mai. And the police are returning back to the rules. Times 2. Torturing our people. What do you think we would do at this moment?
Okay, good morning, Wachineke. This is Oyedede.
You are welcome.
Calling you from my location. Fellow Biafrans. Ndị be anyị sịrị that na oteketa ojiwe jonjo emejọkwa ọ ga-adị mma. I still remember the word of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that says that na ọ ga-atụ pukum mana ọ gaghị akwafu. And this is at the stage where we are now. The police returning back to our roads is a sad news for us. And what Dave Nomahi is doing in a Bonny state is also a sad news to hear. This is our people. The Northerners are busy defending their own. 2 nights ago, we read that the ISWAP, which they changed their name to Bandit, attacked the Nigerian Defense Academy in Kaduna State and killed a lot of them, and cut away some of the militaries, the commanders, but nothing happens to them. That these things happen in Biafra land. I believe now they would have turned the land of Biafra to become a war zone. I don't know what our politicians are doing. I don't know when they are going to learn something from what is happening from their counterparts, their colleagues, how they are busy defending their own. But our own are busy destroying our own, the people that will be defending the land of Biafra when the time comes. For asking for the question that you ask about what we are going to do to them.
when you are making a comment, you say that Devomai we are doing what he's doing, but secretly he doesn't make noise about it. I believe in our people should adopt that as well. Remember when our leader used to tell the police, giving them ultimatum to evacuate our roads, and when the ultimatum finishes, certain begin to happen without being saying much about it. So what my advice or my own suggestion or my own view is that we know what to do. We don't need to be asking that questions, but we know what to do, and whatever we are going to do, let us be doing it quietly, silently. That is something that is called silent killing. We can activate that in Biafra land concerning these people we are talking about. And our brother, the governor of Ebonyi State, the same should be applied to him, because the Bible said that whatever a man sows, the same in our people, adopting them secretly, murdering them. So we should adopt the same way to him, even his family. Let us not be talking much, exposing our plans on the air. Really, it might be okay as well, because rumors of war is more dangerous than the war itself. This is my own contribution. The whole of Biafra land, IPOB member, remain resolute. Do not join the parties that are trying to tear down our structure, which our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has built. Many gossips have been going around concerning DOS this, DOS that. If you are a member of IPOB, stay focused. Destroy what you have built years ago. I know there are many paid agents that have been unleashed on IPOB, but let them be rest assured, as our leader have always said, they will try, but in the end, we will always win. All hell Biafra. God bless you, Chineke. I will be running up here.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and God bless for your wonderful contribution. But we must know this, that our people, if you don't tell them what you are about to do, you don't carry them along. That is why most of the time we try to let them know. If they don't know, like the issue of the seat at home, people don't know how it comes upon until you break it into pieces before they will follow you. And that is why we must continue to talk. Nothing anybody should be afraid of. Devomai is an idiot. Devomai is an idiot. So telling him that we want to kill him is nothing. He's an idiot. Because if he catch you, he will kill you also. Let's take this caller. You have been waiting. Presume should be Pastor Jack. Pastor Jack, can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, watching. I sent you a message. I don't know if you saw the message. It's about our prayer. So I sent you a message earlier to respond. You need to know.
I didn't get your message. I didn't get your message for any prayer. And I didn't plan for that now.
Well, that was why I was calling. If you check your message, you will see it for some time. But there's no time for that. No problem. Maybe I wait for another stage.
All right. Anytime you want to, if Mama is aware, if Mama let me know, she knows how to communicate, then I will prepare for that. But such provision is not now, unless you have any contribution in what we are discussing.
Okay, so let us. The intention is just the prayer. No problem for that. There's no problem.
All right, no problem. Let's take another call. No need. Let's take another call. Hence, you're not in the mood. Thank you very much. Call on the line. Your name and where you're calling from. What are we going to do? State of honor secretly, and the robots are returning back. What is just here?
Hello. Good morning.
Welcome, brother.
Hello. Yeah. Ihe na-ekwu na gbasara that thing bụ na enwere a strong person na control now, because eji Nnamdi Kanu na ọdịda eji kịta onwere ya pụta na nye ụda nke a dị efere ọ bụrụ because na ndị eji awadịda kịta na nje etiri na n'ọkpụcha asa na nwere ọda ya eme
DOS most of us actually get fancy. Why?
Yes, DS na eziokwu, but dị mana DS bụ mmadụ ka ha na-achị. Ọ mmadụ ka ha na-achị.
No matter ebe ha country city at you. Ọ bụrụ na ndị ha na-achị ejuru ajụ kwesịrị ịkọ ọgwara ọnụ agara n'iru ọbụghị mmadụ ha na-achị and nke ọdịbụ ogoro kịta ha na-ekwu na sekuriti ejugoro niile ọ bụ na enwere onye dịpụ afọ onye dị strọng ya pụtara na-enyego ya ọda biko ọ bụ na nwere onye ọda na ndị ya ma na ọbụgo na-ejide ọ bụgo na nna edemego nna nke na nwere onye ọdụ na ọnwere ọzọ dịkọtabere ịga akwa n'iru mana nke ahụ ya pụtara ejide nta ọdụ n'aka nna ndị gara wee bụrụ mmiri na ndị a edefi no, because of no control. No. So I
All right, thank you very much for your own contribution. We got you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from. Devil Mai is killing our brothers, your brothers and sisters in Ebonyi State secretly, and the roadblocks are returning. What do you think we will do at this moment? Can you hear me, caller?
Yes, you are talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what I think we should do is that we are dislodging Fulani headsmen in the bush when we see them. So if the edifice of the government where they set in our land is now the place that is harboring the Fulani people who are coming to kill us, then it is a terrorist house. Those people are terrorists. Stop telling them they are our brothers. They are not our brothers. We should invade all those government places and destroy it.
I never call, brother, God forbid. I never call any politician my brother. I hate Igbo. Number one is Igbo politician. If permission is given to me, I won't spare anyone. They are evil. I can never call them my brother. Nothing. Never. Continue.
Yes. What I want our people to do is for them to know that all those government parastatals they have, where they harbor these politicians, they are the ones that are the planning herdsmen. These police people that are coming there, without those government houses, they will not be there because they are the ones that are harboring them. So we should invade those government places and destroy all of it so that they will run away. They will leave that place. We will have control of our land. Anyone that is telling you, DOS this, DOS that, are you not a human being? Control our land. They tell our people what they should do. Let them do it. You stop pressuring the DOS. When they make mistake now, you will be the one that will start castigating them. You will be the one that will say,
God bless you, brother. God bless you. You understand. That is why we are discussing this thing on air. Because you understand. If there is the way they will react now, it is the same. That is why we want to educate them directly. Some certain things wouldn't have come on air, but as a result of the nature of our people, as a result of the nature, that is why you see us coming. I think you catch the joke. You catch the joke. Continue.
Yeah. Yeah. When our mothers that had their protests in the 90s, when about women riot, now is it even self? What is happening now is worse than what happened then. What are our women doing? Let them invade government places and give our boys the opportunity to set it alight. This is the time to unite and fight with one mind, one goal. All of us we are victims of these people. All of us are victims. It doesn't matter where you are or what you are doing. If you are abroad thinking that you are safe, someone just returned back from abroad and she was killed. Maybe she was one of those that are castigating us who are fighting, thinking that when she gets to Nigeria, she will be protected. Now she's dead. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we should invade all those government places, because if we leave them, they are going to return back the Fulanis we are killing. Because we are not killing those who are killing us. If we dislodge that government places where they are destroying us from, then the Fulani will no longer have their inner people who are working for them to return to the forest. All of them will flee. Even if we don't touch those in the forest, once we destroy those government places, all of them, Fulani in the bush will run away because their house niggas have been destroyed. This is what I want to say.
Exactly. God bless you for a wonderful contribution. Thank you very much. God bless you. I remember when in Imo State, in Olo, prior to what this brother is saying, boys were there destroying some certain things of the government. People came out and we are destroying our thing. We are destroying our thing. Look at it now. Because our people, one thing with us is that MNA never, some will agree, some will not agree. That is not the way. And that is why most of the time we come to say all this. And somebody will say, we are still talking this way. Go and kill them for mine today. Kill them for mine. Somebody, an Igbo man who is being frustrated will come and say, why would we kill our own? But look at how he's secretly now destroying your people one after the other. This is why we are trying to educate you. Brother, I love your call. I love your contribution, and God bless you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from.
Okay. Good evening from you.
Raise your voice a bit, my dear brother.
Okay, thank you. My name is Raphael, or you can call me Unduka. I'm calling from Australia. Now, pertaining to the question you ask, I have a question that I want to ask. Is there no, because all I've been hearing for the past week is there is structure on ground that our leader has left on ground, and we have to follow that structure. So is there no structure left on ground on issues like this, like what is going on in Ebonyi State, and the police coming back to our roads, and Fulani headsmen coming back on road? Is there no structure for something like this? And if there is one, why are we not following the structure that is already in existence? I just want to know.
All right, there are, but you know that they channel your attention and my attention on sit or no sit at home or whatever, whereby an order is given. It could be this to be the next thing secretly without not knowing, but all of us now channel our energy on towards that sit or no sitting at home, of which you know whether you sit or you did not sit at home will not stop there for mine to be killing innocent brothers. His boys, his police pick on the street, and they are being killed today. And whether sit or no sit at home, these boys are still on the road now, frustrating the life of our people. So that is why we are giving this, bringing this out. What is your own suggestion? What is it? The structures are there, and it's going to be followed.
Okay, that's what I will just contribute. That since there is a structure on ground, and that's what we've been hearing since our leader has been rendition, that there is a structure on ground. Well, let's just go ahead and follow. Let's just go ahead and follow the structure and implement it. Because I'm really telling you, I'm very displeased with what has been going on. We leave the primary objective of things like this that we should be talking about, and we channel our energy in gossiping. This is okay. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. POS is so disappointing.
My dear brother, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And may the Most High bless you for that wonderful contribution. I'll be right back in a moment. I'll be right back in a moment.
The most position. I trust my God. IPO, we are the freedom fighters. IPO, we white and white. IPO, we white and silver. Yehovah wala follow is pure. Open Sunday the love follow and can they kill us because we are dignity for our freedom. And don't they kill us because we are dignity for our freedom. IPO, United States is over. It's over. Oh, much to United States is over. Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, United States is over. It's over. Our land.
Don't you go one in the night? I want to be at the moment. One night, I want to eat the body. You know that I'm the one night, I want to so we're not tomorrow. You went to a sign, I know you more. What a betrayer! That's what I'm Radio Biafra. I will not to what's in Nanya. I can go to Biafra, I not talk. And make a little mission. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every kitchen go to in our Biafra. With our Moses is way through Israel. We prepare one night more than a shoe through Pani. You die in our bank for a number. We go out of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see Kanalo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ihe na-emebi anyị mma ana m arịọ Chineke na ka onye kwado ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike na amamihe nke Ikechi wetụrụ anyị n'ala nke e kwere anyị na nkwa isi onye ọbụla nke na-echere gị echiche ọjọọ onye ahụ ga-eji isi ya wee buru ya isi ka anyị were n'otu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị ụmụ Biafra biko zienụ udo ga-achị ọkwa nwa famili ka ndị ji aga udo ga-achị ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga udo ga-achị ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị Uche Mefo Sleeping DJ ugboro ole ka m kpọrọ gị ọkụ iwu na otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala ọkụ iwu na otu isi wee wụkasị onwe gị n'ala to the extent that everywhere all over the world ọwa akụkọ gị ka a na-akọzi ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ mmadụ abụọ ma ọ atọ nọ ọwa akụkọ Uche Mefo ka a na-akọzi otu o si wee wuo onwe ya n'ala otu o si wee disgrace onwe ya otu o si wee betray ya ndị Biafra ọgbọdọ all the trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwere ebe ị nọ gị si ụta wee wuo onwe gị n'ala jiri ụta wee disappoint ndị niile na-eso gị n'azụ Uche Mefo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trust chara gị to the extent ọ sị na ọ bụrụ na ịbụ nwaanyị ọ gara ịlụ gị otu otu alụ nwaanyị Uche Mefo onye mere gị ihe ọ gaghị adịrị ya na mma ịgbazie live gị na-akọ ihe sọrọ gị gị na-akọ ori ihe sọrọ gị na live uche na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-atụpụrụ gị ọnụ ị na-achọ ka ọ bịa saa gị okwu ọ karịgo that level silence is the best answer to a fool you are just making fool of yourself Uche Mefo ị ma na ọ bụrụ gị ka etinyere na prison wee kwe gị nkwa niile a nke e nwere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Uche Mefo ị ga-anara ego chi na abalị na-asọ Biafra nke ahụ doro m anya na ị ga-anara ego dị na-asọ Biafra bọtụlee Mazi Nnamdi Kanu etinyere ya n'ụlọ mkpọrọ wee kwe ya nkwa niile nke e kwere ya o nweghị ụdị nkwa na-ekweghị ya ka o wee bido nsọ Biafra ma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwụrụla chi wee kwụsị ike na Biafra si na ka o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra okwu kwere ya bifo ya baa ime na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra na o nweghị ike ibitrei Biafra bọtụ na ndị Biafra ga-ebitrei ya ihe ahụ o kwuru ahụ ọ bịara na mmezu this betrayal bidoro from 2015 oge ahụ akpọchiri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this betrayal bidoro from Imam Mezo and Clifford Iruanya and Uche ọ kwado nwa the same Uche Mefo onye fight against it but lee na adeze ihe na-eme onwe gị ị werela aka gị wee betray zie that same person na fight bakọ Charles Uche Mefo kedu ihe mere gị ha ihe otu isi wee gbuo onwe gị n'ala ihe otu isi wee mebisie aha gị this nonsense human rights ị ga-aga mepe ka ihe ma maka human rights what do you know about human rights Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already fighting for human rights he lost his father and his mother in fighting for human rights so Uche Mefo you are just a betrayer ị bịaziri na-ekwu na ihe mmiri ji resign ahụ because na egburu mmadụ n'obi Igbo the killings in Obi Igbo take and everybody unaware onweghị onye ma about it Uche Mefo what we need is actions what ya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekwu eme ka ọhụ lee Eastern Security Network ọ fọmụrụ ya single-handedly and this is not even our army this is just Eastern Security Network our armies will soon surface by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abịama Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it forward ever backward never together we move together we achieve this Biafra every sons and daughters of Biafra please I want us to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu our maximum support ka anyị were n'otu obi we must surely get to the promised land ise ọkpọwa famili ka anyị ji aga ọkpọtu obi ka anyị ji aga ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi ụmụ Biafra biko sienu jikọta udo gachi ọkpọwa famili ka anyị ji aga udo gachi ọkpọtu obi ka anyị ji aga udo gachi ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi udo gachi n'anyị IPOB one family IPOB one family one family IPOB ana m ayọkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma ka onye ndị IPOB ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ha ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee ruo ya n'isi anyị ma na ọrụ adịghị isi mana onye ọbụla nke ya na Chukwu okike abịa ma so ụjọ agaghị atụ ya nwa Chukwu okike abịa ma ọhụma dike ihe kwuru ka ị na-eme jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma ana m ekelekwa all the coordinators all over the world ana m ayọkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma ka onye ụlọ ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike nke unu ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee ruru onwe ya n'isi jisie na ike na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme were n'otu obi na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme ma bụrụ na ya n'obi na so onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ no matter what ka anyị wezụga na ihe ọbụla ga-ebute nkewa n'etiti anyị maka anyị werekwa n'otu obi wee sọpọtụ nwanne anyị nwoke abụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọhamadike. One thing is sure, at the end, we all shall rejoice. Sure. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi ụmụ Biafra biko sienu jikọta udo gachi ọkpọwa famili ka anyị ji aga udo gachi ọkpọtu obi ka anyị ji aga udo gachi ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi udo gachi n'anyị anyị werezienu ya ofu obi ụmụnne anyị were ofu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ ụmụnne m anyị sọpọtụ nwanne anyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma jisike n'ọrụ ọma gị Biafra ga-enwerịrị isi ka anyị were ofu obi nwanne m let us take one mind we shall get to the promised land my brothers and sisters. Ụmụ Igbo Izon Ogoni Eja Efik Ibibio Ara Oroni Igodomigodo Kogi Idoma Benua Igala Igede. Please let us join hands together. We are the Biafrans. Let us support the Moses of our own time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ọhamadike de Biafra. I strongly believe that with one mind, love, and work, we shall get to the promised land by the special grace of Chukwu okike abịa. jikọta udo ga-achị. Nwachukwu okike abịa ma ọlamadike ihe kwuru ka ị na-eme. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma. Nwachukwu okike abịa ma n'ihi adịlịlị m. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ihi adịlịlị m. Maka echi adịghị agwụ agwụ n'ihi adịlịlị m. Onye nwere gị nwere mmadụ. Onye ji gị ji mmadụ aga. Onye nwere gị ụjọ agaghị atụ ya. Onye ji gị ji mmadụ. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko iji aka udo ga-achị. Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga n'ije udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko udo ga-achị. Onye na-eme n'ụwa ya biko jisi ike n'ọnụ maka o mesịa ya dị mma. Ife ọbụla ị na-eme nwanne m biko jisi ike n'ọnụ nwanne o mesịa nọ ya dị mma. Maka na ọ bụ alụọ n'anwụ elie na ndụ. Alụọ n'anwụ nwanne m elie na ndụ. Alụsị ọrụ anyị n'anwụ anyị ga-eli na ndụ. Webuzu bekene ka ndị kene Chukwu okike abịa ma maka ife ọma ka o mere anyị. Amama masị amasị ndị nwanyị si mbe ọkwa gị nyere anyị ndụ taa. Olise bi n'igwe asị ka nkene Chukwu abịa ma asị ka nkenezie yi. Olorinye gị ọkwa nya ka mụ na-etu gị. Chukwu aka mụ dị n'elu narị ekele mụ. Special greetings to Mazi Kisi na ọnwa asọ anya. Onye nke so wee duziere m aka na ihe gbasara egwu a. Ana m asị ka Chukwu okike abịa ma nye gị ogologo ndụ na akụnụba na arụ isi ike. Ise Nwachukwu okike abịa ma ọlamadike ihe kwuru ka ị na-eme. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri. Jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma. I'm still your brother, Mazi Nnamdi Samuel Chinonso. Thank you so much. May God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Especially dedicated to all the Biafrans all over the world. Ambo Mazi Nnamdi Samuel Chinonso. I'm onye obodo, amụkwu obodo nke dị n'isi ala mba no local government nke dị n'Imo State in Biafra land. Ana m eme egwu a ụwa niile na ihe nwanne anyị nwoke mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke Uche Mefọ ihe o mere adịghị m obi mma. Nwanne anyị nwoke na anyị na ya so wee na-achụ mmụọ ya wee tụgharịzie sị anyị na anyị na-esi mmụọ mmụọ. What a betrayal! Ka nchịkọta na-aka ya ọnụ ụmụ Biafra ka anyị were n'otu obi n'otu ịhụnanya anyị ga-enweta Biafra nke anyị na-achọ. Ana m ekelekwa onye isi anyị nke bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike, onye nke Chineke họpụtara ka o wee duru anyị n'ala nke Biafra dịka Moses si wee duru ụmụ Israel wee dufee ha n'osimiri uhie. Otu a ka nwanne anyị nwoke a ga-esi wee durukwa anyị duru anyị n'ala nke ekwere anyị na nkwa nke bụ ala Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jisi ike n'ọrụ. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ihe ị na-emebi anyị mma. Ana m ayọ Chineke nna ka onye kwado ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ị ga-eji wee duru anyị n'ala nke ekwere anyị na nkwa. Onye ọbụla nke na-echere gị echiche ọjọọ onye ahụ ga-eji isi ya wee buru ya. Ka anyị were n'otu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko zienụ udo ga-achị. Ọkwa one family ka ndị ji aga udo ga-achị. Ọkwa otu obi ka anyị ji aga udo ga-achị. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo ga-achị. Uche Mefọ Sleeping DJ obodo dịka m kpọrọ gị ọkwa iwu na otu isi wee wuo onwe gị n'ala. Ọkwa iwu na otu isi wee wụkasị onwe gị n'ala to the extent that everywhere all over the world ọwa akụkọ gị ka a na-akọzi. Ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ mmadụ abụọ ma ọ atọ nọ ọwa akụkọ Uche Mefọ ka a na-akọzi. Otu o si wee wuo onwe ya n'ala, otu o si wee disgrace onwe ya, otu o si wee betray ya ndị Biafra. But all the trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwere ebe ị nọ gị si otu a wee wuo onwe gị n'ala, jiri otu a wee disappoint ndị niile na-eso gị n'azụ. Uche Mefọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trust chara gị to the extent ọ sị na ọnwụ na ịwụ nwaanyị ọ gara ịlụ gị otu alụ nwaanyị. Uche Mefọ onye mere gị ihe ọ gaghị adịrị ya na mma. Ịgbazie life gị na-akọ ihe sọrọ gị na-akọ ori ihe sọrọ gị na life. Uche na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga-atụpụrụ gị ọnụ. Ị na-achọ ka ọ bịa saa gị okwu ọ karịgo that level. Silence is the best answer to a fool. You are just making fool of yourself. Uche Mefọ ị ma na ọ bụrụ gị ga-etinyere na prison wee kwe gị nkwa niile nke e nwere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Uche Mefọ ị ga-anara ego ti na abadi na-asọ Biafra. Nke ahụ doro m anya na ị ga-anara ego dị na-asọ Biafra. Bọtụlee Mazi Nnamdi Kanu etinyere ya n'ụlọ mkpọrọ wee kwe ya nkwa niile nke e kwere ya. O nweghị dị nkwa a na-ekweghị ya ka o wee dị na-asọ Biafra. Ma Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwụrụla chi wee kwụsị ike na Biafra si na ka o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra. O kwekwere ya bifo ya baa ime na o nweghị ike ịdị na-asụ Biafra, na o nweghị ike ibitreyi Biafra, bọtụ na ndị Biafra ga-ebitreyi ya. Ihe ahụ o kwuru ahụ bịara na mmezu. This betrayal bidoro from 2015 oge ahụ akpọchiri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This betrayal bidoro from Imam Mezo and Clifford Iruanya and Uche. Ọ kwado nwa the same Uche Mefọ onye fight against it. But lee na adịzi ihe na-eme onwe gị. Ị werela aka gị wee betray zie that same person na fight back for. Charles Uche Mefọ kedu ihe mere gị ha? Ihe otu isi wee gbuo onwe gị n'ala, ihe otu isi wee mebisi aha gị. This nonsense human rights, can you about human rights? What do you know about human rights? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already fighting for human rights. He lost his father and his mother in fighting for human rights. So, for you are just a betrayer. If there's no good, I have to resign now because nobody know people. The killings in all people take everybody unaware. But we don't know about it. What we need is actions. What's your Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The Eastern Security Network offer Moria single-handedly, and this is not even our army. This is just Eastern Security Network. Our armies will soon surface by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Forward ever, backward never. Together we move. Together we achieve this Biafra. Every sons and daughters of Biafra, please, I want us to give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu our maximum support. We must surely get to the promised land. He said. Umu Biafra biko sienu no Opo wa family kani diaga Opo to bi kani diaga Umu Biafra biko kani dikota Udogachi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Jisike n'ọrụ magi anyị so gị n'azụ Jisike n'ọrụ magi anyị ga-enwe mmeri Jisike n'ọrụ magi ihe ga-adị mma Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi Ụmụ Biafra biko sienu jikọta udo gachi Ọkpọwa famili ka anyị ji aga udo gachi Ọkpọtu obi ka anyị ji aga Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi udo gachi n'anyị IPOB one family IPOB one family IPOB ana m ayọkwa Chukwu okike abịama ka onye ndị IPOB ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike na amamihe nke ha ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee ruo ya n'isi anyị ma na ọrụ ha adịghị isi mana onye ọbụla nke ya na Chukwu okike abịama so ụjọ agaghị atụ ya nwa Chukwu okike abịama ọhamadike ihe kwuru gị na-eme jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisi ike n'ọrụ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma ana m ekelekwa all the coordinators all over the world ana m ayọkwa Chukwu okike abịama ka onye ụlọ ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike nke unu ga-eji wee rụọ ọrụ a wee rụrụ okwe ya n'isi jisie na ike na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme were n'otu obi na ihe ọbụla unu na-eme ma bụrụ na ya n'obi na so onye ọrụ nwere ụgwọ no matter what ka anyị wezụga na ihe ọbụla ga-ebute gawa n'etiti anyị maka anyị werekwa n'otu obi wee sọpọtụ nwanne anyị nwoke abụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọhamadike. One thing is sure, at the end, we all shall rejoice. Sure. Ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi. Ụmụ Biafra biko sienu jikọta udo gachi. Ọkwa one family ka anyị ji aga udo gachi. Otu obi ka anyị dị aga ụmụ Biafra biko ka anyị jikọta udo gachi n'anyị anyị werezienu ya ofu obi ụmụnne anyị were ofu obi anyị ga-enweta ihe anyị na-achọ ụmụnne m I support nwanne anyị Mazi Let us take one mind. We shall get to the promised land, my brothers and sisters. Umigo is on Ogoni, Eja, Efi, Idubio, Ara, Oroni, Igodo, Kogi, Idoma, Benua, Egala, Igede. Please let us join hands together. We are the Biafrans. Let us support the Moses of our own time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra. I strongly believe that with one mind, love, and work, we shall get to the promised land by the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama. Udogati, Omo Biafra biko zenu Udogati, Opa one family kani diaga Udogati, Opa chobi kani diaga Udogati, Omo Biafra biko kani dikota Udogati. Chukwu okike Abịama ọnwamadike ihe kwuru gị na-eme jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị so gị n'azụ jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị anyị ga-enwe mmeri jisi ike n'ụlọ ọma gị ihe ga-adị mma Chukwu okike Abịama
people have persistently used God's name to commit heinous atrocities all over the world. Wars become more bloody when religious sentiments are attached. Enemies see each other as abominable infidels that deserve to die. During the Nigeria Biafra War, atrocities and war crimes were obviously committed, but the international community failed to identify or recognize the ethnic and religious implications. However, the purpose of this work is neither to apportion blames nor criticize anyone, but to preserve history and to let our younger generations who were not born during the struggle know the kind of songs used to boost the morals of the Biafran soldiers.
Gini kam genyunu Umu Biafra Gini kam genyunu Onye wanyi Nyanya mamiye Suroke Kayi mere ndiro Dina mali chukwu Jide ha zọgbu ha ona Kayi mere ndiro Dina mali chukwu Jide ha zọgbu ha ona Muna wanenjera Abireko Ifajuna rerani Muna wanenjera Wanaputa nuzore wane Wanaputa nuzore wane Gini kangenyunu Umu Biafra Gini kangenyunu Onye wanyi Nyanya mamiye Suroke Kayi mere ndiro Dina mali chukwu Jide ha zọgbu ha ona Kayi mere ndiro Dina mali chukwu Jide ha zọgbu ha ona Umokori ibe m jikerebe na yemehe ụmụokori ibe m jikerebe na yemehe ebe ka unu si Biafra bee ka unu na-eje Biafra ya marapụ Biafra ga n'ebe ọzọ gabiri Biafra ga-adị ndụ. Take my boots off when I die, oh Biafra. Take my clothing to the camp. Hallelujah, give my gun to someone else to fight for fatherland. Biafra, take my boots off when I die. Ojukubeze na la Biafra, edere ya na buri. Awolowo nwanne ya Yakubu Gowon. Ewe ikineri Biafra, Biafra win the war. Amoduka shelling machine, heavy artillery, bomb and fighter. Enye Gowon wanting to get mama egbe n'ọnụ. Enye Gowon wanting to get. Enye Gowon wanting to get mama egbe n'ọnụ. Enye Gowon wanting to get. Ụmụ Biafra, unekwekwana ka Gowon chuno. Unekwekwana ka Gowon chuno. Ọchịchị ga-esi n'aka Ojukwu bịa onye eze. Anya chọrọ ọchịchị Gowon ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ọchịchị ga-esi n'aka Ojukwu bịa onye eze. Anya chọrọ ọchịchị Gowon ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Abụ m onye amamihe, abụ m onye amamihe. Nne m nwanyị rapụkwa m ma bara onwe mami. Onye nwere anwe were akwụcha kechie ya anya. Omeninyo bakweri eri. Omeninyo bakweri eri. Biafra kunye buso Nigeria. Maka gịnị? N'ihi na ha bụ ndị na-amaghị Chineke, ndị na-amaghị Chineke kere ha. Kọmando ebutere ya kọmando. Ebutere ya kọmando. Ebutere ya kọmando. Igbo beri ma n'oruo Chineke ntị. Ọ dị mgbe Chukwu chibanye. Igbo beri ma n'oruo Chineke ntị. Ọ dị mgbe Chukwu chibanye. Nwoke mara mma chibanye. Ndị ahụ ọnụ chibanye. Ọ dị mgbe Chukwu chibanye.
Most of the Biafra war songs aimed derogative invectives on the Nigerian government of oligarchy, who directed the killing of innocent Biafran women and children by imposing blockade on Biafra. All human contact with the outside world was cut off. Hence, the Nigerian military junta added hunger to the already existing weapons of mass destruction in their arsenal. Neither food nor medicine were allowed into Biafra. Hence, malnutrition begot kwashiorkor, also known as Harrowson syndrome.
We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. Come Biafra, fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. We are Biafrans fighting for our freedom. By the name of Jesus, we shall conquer. Imena Ojukwu imena. Imena Ojukwu imena. Aga m esoro maka ibe m lee ambush. Were ezigbo madịsịnụ gbaa ndị iro. Imena Ojukwu imena. Imena Ojukwu imena. Imena Ojukwu imena. Aga m esoro maka ibe m lee ambush. Were ezigbo madịsịnụ gbaa ndị iro. Imena Ojukwu imena. Nkume mbebi ebi bikwe ka m soro n'ime gị
nkume mgbe ebighị ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị
Biafra ala mara mma kwe ka m soro n'ime gị
nkume mgbe ebighị ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị
o mere na ọma kpụkpakpọ ma jijiji ọma roro
nkume mgbe ebighị ebi kwe ka m soro n'ime gị
enyi lele
enyi Biafra n'ala
enyi lele
enyi Biafra n'ala
chetekwa n'ọkaigwe
setọkwala Biafra
chetekwa n'Enugu
setọkwala Biafra
chetekwa n'Ọnịcha
setọkwala Biafra
enyi o enyi o
enyi o enyi o enyi
enyi lele
enyi o enyi o enyi
onye mbụ ụzọ ga-abụ onye ikpeazụ
nna Chukwu ekwena
onye mbụ ụzọ ga-abụ onye ikpeazụ
nna Chukwu ekwena
anyị na-aga
n'iru ịlaghachi azụ bọọlụ anyị na-aga n'iru ịlaghachi azụ bọọlụ
nna agbalụmo afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agbalụmo ndị iro niile gburu n'ụwa na-agbalụmo
afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agbalụmo afụfụ niile tara n'ụwa na-agbalụmo
My mother, don't you worry. My father, don't you worry. If I happen to die in the battlefield, never mind, we shall meet again.
My mother, don't you worry. My father, don't you worry. If I happen to die in the battlefield, never mind, we shall meet again.
Go and see, Emenamume Ojukwu.
Agamaga Ojukwu, iyo ya mgbagharụ ike agwụna mụ na migbo gị wemeri. Agamaga Ojukwu, iyo ya mgbagharụ ike agwụna mụ na migbo gị wemeri.
Ebuje
onye anyị kpọrọ kụza ya malitere ịkwa mbọ onye anyị kpọrọ kụza ya malitere ịkwa mbọ Biafra ndododododo Biafra ndododododo
nne m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya nna m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya Biafra mụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya agụgbuo na nụ soja m iwe
nne m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya nna m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya Biafra mụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya agụgbuo na nụ soja m iwe
nne m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'oke ọya nna m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya Biafra mụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya anwụnta tagbuola nụ soja iwe
nne m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya nna m amụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya Biafra mụta na amụkpọ m soja bi n'ime ọya agụgbuo na nụ soja m iwe.
The airborne voice of Okokondem of Radio Biafra and other sincere-hearted people all over the world vociferously vented their dislike of the killing of the Biafran children. Russian and Egyptian pilots under the auspices of the Nigerian military junta continued their vicious aerial attack on Biafra, dumping powerful bombs into Biafran schools, churches, markets, refugee camps and hospitals, killing hungry and sick Biafran children. Today, we hear of Armed Forces Remembrance Day, but not even an hour is set aside to remember thousands of Biafran children who died as a result of hunger orchestrated by the blockade and as a result of bombs dropped by the fiendish Egyptian and Russian pilots fighting for the Nigerian military junta.
Didi kama oyo mere ya dibe n'ụwa didi kama didi kama oyo mere ya dibe n'ụwa didi kama didi kama oyo mere ya dibe n'ụwa didi kama didi kama oyo mere ya dibe n'ụwa didi kama. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Kaiwenu obiọma nọdị onye nne ya nọ n'ebe a. Ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra, akụnụba zuru oke n'ala Biafra, ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra, naanị ọnwụ zuru ụwa, naanị ọnwụ. Ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra, akụnụba zuru oke n'ala Biafra, ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra, naanị ọnwụ zuru ụwa, naanị ọnwụ. Nagagharị n'ọzara na-achọgharị sabotage, ọgụ ahụ hụtanye ogowa nga echi. Nagagharị n'ọzara na-achọgharị sabotage, ọgụ ahụ hụtanye ogowa nga echi. Nagagharị n'ọzara na-achọgharị sabotage, ọgụ ahụ hụte m ogowa awụ echi. Nagagharị n'ọzara na-achọgharị sabotage, ọgụ ahụ hụte m ụmụ Biafra, ọ bụrụ gịnị ka m ga-emere unu, ọ bụrụ gịnị ka m ga-emere unu? Ruo ya, Ọlụchukwu dị ebube, Ọlụchukwu dị ebube, ọ dị ebube, Ọlụ Chineke dị ebube, ọ dị ebube, amara na aka ga-eso were na, amara na aka ga-eso were na. Namale, nama puru finazo na agogo, namale, nama puru finazo na agogo, ọkigbe setọ jikere na-agakwa mbọ, jikere na-agakwa mbọ, iwuru onye arụpi jikere na-agakwa mbọ, jikere na-agakwa mbọ, RSM jikere na-agakwa mbọ, jikere na-agakwa mbọ, Chineke mere anyị ebere, kama ndị iro gachi anyị oke n'ụwa gbawasịa. Chineke mere anyị ebere, kama ndị iro gachi anyị oke n'ụwa gbawasịa. Chineke mere anyị ebere, kama ndị iro gachi anyị ike n'ụwa gbawasịa. Chineke mere anyị ebere, kama ndị iro gachi anyị oke n'ụwa gbawasịa. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Oh Biafra, why you
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Callers, I'm really sorry. All those calls were coming, but I'm trying to rectify one or two things, but I think it's done now. Please pardon me. I don't know how to communicate with you outside the system, but I'm trying to rectify something that is putting me off the program. I think it's done now. It's done. Maybe I will be able to bring those callers back. So we are still in our discussion regarding the killings in Ebonyi State by Ebonyi State Governor Dev Umai. This is what he is doing, and we must fight him back. Very, very important. Very, very important. We must fight him back, and we must do our necessary action to make sure that these criminals do not return back to the road as they have been chased off. Let our brother give us his own suggestion. Brother, you are now live on air. I believe it should be our deputy zonal coordinator in Spain. Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, my lovely brother. Yes, this is the time in Spain, the deputy coordinator of the Los Angeles. God bless you, God bless and bless your family. In the name of God, we love you so much. Let me ask you one question. Since I have introduced myself, let me ask you one question, please. Truth must be spoken. You know that it is bitter. Truth is always bitter, but it must be said. If an old woman fell down 2 times, the old woman fell down 1st time and fell down 2nd time, she must be sent to count what is in her basket. I want to ask you this question because you are an intelligent man. I've been following you as very intelligent. If anything should happen to Biafra now, when our only is out, it is out by the special grace of God. Who will we blame? I want to answer this question in English. I want to later. When our only is out from that dead gun, that kidnapping, and the things goes wrong, who do you think ever be blame? You will get responsible. You or I do it.
Brother, we are not here to place judgment on ourselves. I don't expect that a question. I'm not here to judge this person or judge this person. We may have a different opinion, but the thing is that these are the things that are making us not to see the killings in Ebonyi State. You must know that. You must supposed to know that there is a killing in Ebonyi State, my dear brother. And also, these roadblocks are returning. What to do? The people you are pointing finger now, they are human. It's not everything they will come out. There are things I know about them you don't know. And it's not something that will put. But we know where the things are coming out. We need to rectify it. We need to rectify it. And is on the process. Those things you think is on the process being done. But the thing is that you and I, our people on the floor, don't understand things. And as a human, we are prone to negative things. This is the level I will leave it. But I want you to have the understanding they are killing our people, and we need to give the necessary support for us to fight this battle back.
God bless you, that is the way that my reason of asking you this question. We already have not been kidnapped. All these people that were on the taking point that time, they were all eliminated. Take out completely. Now our own they have been captured. They have returned back in a multiple state. The only thing for our DOS to do, I am advising them, this is my own personal advice to them, is to sit down together and map out all their strategies to make sure that either can really one by one. That background, our ESL, one by one, one by one, one by one, completely. I want just We just get all this circumstantial and need to go in our life. I want you to participate in life. My lovely brother, because you get this power God has given to you. So, I'm letting you say, whenever you want to talk to something, I need to get that. Your own platform to talk. I'm happy that this is desiring me now. Please let them be patient. I said that to the law of our own, and I said that to the law of Biafra. God bless you, my own. I love you so much, all her Biafra, and God will bless you, Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, my own. Thank you, my lovely brother.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, and keep it up. They know, our DOS know what they're doing, and they are, like this program now, they are listening, assembling all your suggestions. As I say, just suggest. Let us not go to the other side, this, that. We don't know, most of us don't know how these things trespassed. And if you check the problem, it is from us. We that say we are the people, but we don't know how it is. And it's not everything. There are things that will be said on, tell everybody now, it will even scatter everything. And that is why some people are taking the bullet on themselves to make sure that things could be calmed down, then we can move to the other side. But on the process, see how the enemy is increasing now, which is very dangerous. So let us understand, that is why we need to key to our DOS and see the next action that will come out. But for now, the program is, what do you want? Just give your suggestion over the life of Devil Mai, who is killing our brother. I can't endure it. What do you think? And these criminals that are this Al-Shabaab, this Taliban that are returning back to Biafran Road. Caller on the line. Sorry for keeping you picking and keeping you. Your name and where you are calling from, caller.
My brother, may God bless you.
And you too.
I'm coming from all the way from Switzerland, and my name is Mr. Chukwudi. I'm from Oka Province, Biafran land. What I have to contribute, in fact, I'm with you, but I just want to say my mind, because everybody have his own mind. You know, before our leader was adopted, everything is going normal, and now the enemy adopt him and keep him in their custody to know how we should react. So now, if we didn't become more aggressive than our leader, they will keep on keeping our leader there. They will see it as winning back, and they will see us as weak people. But if you can react now more than our leader, they will quickly release our leader, because when our leader was first adopted, our people is saying that our leader is the one that cleaned us down, that man is adopted, that Zoo will see something. But Zoo like to see, because they are Fulanis, they are not human beings, they are demons. They can never agree unless they see something. This is demo in the Ebonyi State. In fact, if we put it as election, let me vote what I want to happen to him. I will vote 1 million times for him to be killed, or any of his family to wipe away, because that is how it's supposed to be. Because if you fail to kill your enemy will kill you. That is for sure. And another thing I have to say, I will say this in Igbo adage. I don't know how I will say it in English. Our people say, "Ana happy siaka abo here." I'm not abashi buana. We cannot say anything here without calling our DOS, because if we are talking anything here without calling them, we don't know who we should call, because when our leader is here, we are calling our leader in everything. Now our leader is not here. They are the disciple of our leader. They are representing our leader. So we must be pointing on them for them to come out from where they are and begin to make things to be happening. Because things are happening when our leader is here. Immediately our leader is adopted, everything disappeared, and they are not talking. They just nobody knows where they are. Please, I'm calling them to come out and begin to give order as our leader is giving order. Let them come and take a lead. They are our leader. We are expecting them to come out and begin to lead us. Let us be doing what they are saying. but they are not saying anything. This is where we are problem. Please, I'm calling them. Please let them come out.
All right, brother. What you said is right. You are right. DOS is our present onion do we are seeing now, and they are the one everybody have to vent to, and that is why we are venting. You are venting. People are venting. But the thing is that let us, hence we know that they are the onion do. When they give instruction, let us follow it. Let us follow it. Things would have done. Let me leak a bit secret to you. I know everybody's hearing. Had it been with key to their first instruction they gave, I'm telling you, this roadblock wouldn't have been there. I will not go far than that. But it's as a result of this, try to settle this, okay, calm down, before you know it, it's beginning to escalate. Enemy is coming. So based on what you said, our duty is to first of all, on that note, I don't want to be talking this, I just want us to give opinion on how to tackle this devil man or whatever, but I just want to lay secret. Had it been, let us give them the real support and respect as Oyindu put it. Then check it in 3 days, in 7 days, in 14 days, and see what will happen. Then we'll know that we have capable men. They must do what Oyindu asks them to do, and that is what they will do, my dear brother. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. Keep on.
Yeah, thank you, and God bless you.
They are the Oyindu we have now, and they will do whatever that is put on the ground for us to be free. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Brother, thank you very much. Let me take this call. Oh, I missed the call. Let me take this caller. Can you hear me? I dropped the other call to get your call, and you are off. These are the things. You are off. Can we get this one? Can you hear me, my dear brother? What do you think to happen to Devil Mai and the returning of the criminals, the Al-Shabaab, the Taliban, the Al-Qaeda along Biafran Road? Instead of them to go and attack the bandits, the Boko Haram bandits in the north that are invading a defense academy, but all our road now have been filled up again, ×2 of these criminals, and frustrating the life of our people. Politicians are saying nothing, and they will never say, because they are preparing for the either Anambra election or 2023. What is your stake, brother?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you live. And
hello.
You are live on air.
Okay, yeah.
Speak your mind.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Chief Emmanuel, but I based in Turkey. Please, I'm very glad to get you on the online, Mr. Wachuku. And what I'm trying to say is this, because we call ourselves this IPOB family, but the IPOB family, the noblest IPOB family I love is America. And all this IPOB family that is there all over the world, they have taken bribe. I could remember when this guy, Ifan Yoba, went to America, and nobody attended nobody attended his call. But he came here in Turkey, which all the group IPP members they went, and some of you collected money. They have sold our leader. I am very happy for the work you people are doing, and for the fact that all this, what I'm trying to say is this: you see all these people making noise in social media, and this is what all the IPB family and the leaders will tell them to stop making all this noise. Please, I am very glad that I get you online. And all this, for all this Delvomai, all these politicians killing our leader, our boys. So we have to make sure that we do something about it. And it's not something we don't open it on social media. It's something that we'll be doing secretly. Not everything that we'll be doing online. Everybody will be hearing what we are saying. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, for your wonderful contribution, straight to the point. But one thing I would have liked to fix in your own, brother, when we say that the members or IPOB have taken bribe or they have bribed them, let's do our own personal investigation to pinpoint the person. Because if it is true, yes, that they bribed them, if I'm about whoever, it's not everybody. Then when we say we'll rubbish everybody, it's just like tomorrow now, they say that the broadcasters, they have given them money, and I did not collect. Because for me to collect, I rather die. Then somebody will say all of them, and maybe there is one mistake or the other about I made that signifies or this or this. Personally, I won't take it. That's why I always say let's be specific, because number one is that those who are responsible, even the parenting kata, whatever, it doesn't matter who the person is. Also, IPOB, Biafra, whatever. At the end of the day, the person will pay with his blood. Even though I have said it before, even though if Onyendu comes out tomorrow and say I have forgiven them, there are people. It's not everything just as you said. The one we are saying on air is the one we wish to say. There are things on ground. There are men who are vowed with their blood to do that. So when we are giving, so that the innocent one will not fall. Because when it comes to that, so that in future. So what I'm just saying in order to round up your contribution is that when we are saying that, let us be sure who is who. I am sure that politicians have signed deal with the Fulani to take over our land because of their political interest, or for them not to enter EFCC net, and that is why everybody keep mute and become loose, and our people are dying and our land is being taken. We are quite sure of that, and we have the evidence when we speak. Yotago, my dear brother, so that
this seat at home. Let us continue because because this seat at home will make everybody know, will make the government and all these our leaders know that yes, Biafra is where we are. I don't know the
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Let's take this call. Caller, can you hear me? No. The call has gone. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. What we are trying to let us know, some of us are not even aware, as we are dragging the issue of sit at home, not sit at home, but you don't know that devil man is silently killing your own flesh and blood in Ebonyi State. These are the things they love. Their hands is into what is happening, but it's quite unfortunate that we IPOB, some of us could not know what is going on. They are sponsoring a lot of people, and some of them are being sponsored ignorantly because of the ego. The ego in Igbo man. Every Igbo man want to identify and they will use you, destroying what you love so much. That is why we are still putting it. Let us abide to the anything DOS asks us to do. We know what is happening. We know who the DOS members are. And they are who, I mean, when I say they, I know what I mean. They are whom Onyendu made them to be. But let us not rubbish them into a different thing. And before you know, even the way we put it on air, things will happen. But they need you, they need me to be together before any other thing. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Your name and where you are calling from. Dev Omai is killing our people. Dev Omai is killing our people. And our roads have been blocked ×2. And our people are being frustrated.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, welcome, my dear brother.
Mazi Jonathan, from the PHP. I'm from the zoo, Lagos.
Yeah, welcome. Tell us specific where you are calling from. These people are criminals.
I'm Council, because I call every time to have them, because every time I ask you how you make a head game.
Imo State. Before here many Imo State, all I want you do not outside. And I say the complaints people who go over here, 1 minute or 1 hour, or 1 week, or 1 month. If you met anya digo no anya kwadoge absorb if any na. Oh, these are the things. Okoye na after cause of time na ekugasi okwu anya digo nkwado absorb ya. Maybe if I be do mewe kita now. Mother enweno nni oyeri for 2-3 days. Onya after the chile say okay mewe oye kwetekwe. These are the things. Let them all go if any many Imo State. Nowhere and cool. People begin to pussy fair pussy na just opposite ndị aka gị na ha ye. Brother if I jine okwu okwu a ka emokwu ike can you want to mentally, mental toughness? Oh, why? What sere dere? Oh, what brona fan na one month so is done. Oh, what they reach and in here and you need believe somehow. And when you understand it, then we can be able to do things. Very important. You continue, my dear brother.
Also that na aqua be very precious man. I go aqua to aqua before omelette. So I na chok I tota nka tota nka ozo. I chok I open no iti oba ya iti everywhere oku. Bini kai na azo. I na azo ndo building. Obu kai na azo. Uno bu aja keju ya. Government house nka ozo. I could everywhere. Everywhere oku. Bini kwalu everything afresh. Open I chok I zonka. Everywhere I lost everything. Even at my Biafra land, I teach everything. I'm not I the serious. I get Wobi can do the Pedro aya. Every time I make umwine. Because I kumbob now, so what too much. Ogo go kwadro no kambede. Nwa kedevu maya okay zipazo onyenka governor of River State. Onye ọbụla mechọọ na onye ọfụrụ apụta anyị kwekọkọ onye a gịnị ka ga-eme megide devu maya na omekwa escape anyị chefukwa maka devu maya onye ga-apụtakwa
my brother nwanne m nwoke gekere ntị o nwere onye mere ihe anyị alanụ ihe oyi teke ubu oge ife oke sikwene ụtọ Igbo si na m ụtọ ụdabụli abụrụ ka o si atọ ụtọ n'ọnụ a na-ekwu ife a ọ dịka ọ dị izi ije nweta onye ahụ mee ya ife. You know all those things. I know we are reacting out of emotion. Mani hamapa ni hi jegi bubu ancient serpent. Here ancient serpent. What are going to go anyhow? Yotago. Mani so in the pool just to put our mind in order. I things left and right. Okay, check and work it, my dear brother. Okay, ESN. Okay, my ESN attack in Enugu. Do you know that some of our people know that place so check where sabotaging the work before the governor invaded? Can you put here? Your own people so when the people may be behind me. But the other thing, most of the time we may not be fully equipped with the information. Then if it's anyone, I point hand to the leadership or whatever as a result of them coming down or trying to change some strategies. These are the things. I cannot go on one with you, I cannot go on one is you, ma, or time you want to see Jacka in maybe because some certain things. You ought to go, my dear brother. So these are the essence of sometimes we come with talk to put the mind together. These our DOS, we trust them, we know them, they can do it. They can do it. But Oporo, Organ, Ijichana Pin, where I don't know, do Chacha Hanoku. Farmer job form of man, you expect them to jump out immediately and begin to do left, right. Most of these things that are happening now, we are injuring the men who are supposed to stand firm and do this thing. But if we will calm down, you would have the necessary support. The way I plan it, if maybe it's not even the way I'm putting it here on air. Things will happen. So kind of towards that side. It's just what I know now. A boozo will watch before you erase good no begin, then if you don't see the right thing, it will take you time. One matter cable, you are not computer.
Ezoko. Manamazi, we are now. You have no see Irija. Over you know to you carry the Tiano. You are not the right to again. Autoguru one in a hat Tiano, join her, may I with your email. So funny man, I have he put up. No, I have been Autoguru now for jogging, may I with your email. Emetakwa had for that near to a Bezoku. Over now. The DOS on this game, like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have not made a agency. You have more than because you are going to make a no be without you to have them. You are able right. You able to see time. Men here because you are using as a head. Only one boy in our tracker. Only one boy in our Tony, only ambassador. See, we can Kadefra Wincy. Only one our tracker. See, we are. Only was no be now. Only have one no. Only have one banyo. Onye abonye bani omba mere onye obuna slave nwere ananyi ndị enemy ka ihe ga dị mma obuna ga-egbu half of the Biafra people sigbuo obuna nwa bụ ndị ga-eme ka Biafra ya pụta biko nu
Thank you very much.
Without waste time.
You are right, and that is what we will do. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. And as we are giving our suggestions and discussing things, we must also remember that our leader is in their custody. Everything we must do is how will Onyendu come out. And don't think of the mercy of the enemy. We must do all our possible best. But there are things we don't need to say on air. The one we are saying here, the one you hear me saying is just a normal, is this thing. But there are things on ground which they don't know. But what we need is just your support. When we say stop, just stop. Have the trust on them. Have the trust on the DOS. Just stop and you see things happening, my dear brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. And keep it up from your location and angle. And we must surely finish this battle. This is one of the things we're supposed to experience now. And just give it a little time. It will come to an end. Definitely very, very important. It's going to come to an end. Enemy cannot overcome us. Enemy cannot overcome us. But I keep on putting this to us. Dear friends, let us listen to what the DOS is telling us. Let us listen to them. These are intelligent people, and stop castigating. It's not everything you see somebody wrote on the social media that the person is trained. One of the comments, just open the Facebook and see whether you see even one flag, Biafra flag there, or when it been opened. These are the people, as we are talking about devil mai, they are the one who are writing all those rubbish. And they are using some people who are ignorant. Too much. Now, let's say Governor Anambra or Governor Enugu just a call. You see Ebugodum or them can arrive but not knowing that the call are on to destroy what I'm doing. So most of the people if maybe I'll say an aid to governor send this thing to you. If you okoweka chicha lawazi na if any na. These are the things. Gwa bụ onye Igbo na-eso onye Igbo study ya ị ga-eji ndụ gị ihe anụ gị n'ime ahụ eji ya na-afụ na ihe onye nke anyị na-eso ụdị ife adịkwa ya na. This is our problems, and ndị na-achọ anyị amarago that na ife abịfe nọ anyị n'ime despite ha maka isi like ife anyị na-achọ Biafra anyị na-achọ pa ha bịa through that way. Onwe ke wụrụ onye na-enwere ife ọ bụ position onye ọfụma si ya jee kwenye dị ọta ya eme ifuzi onye ahụ adaptazi ọ na-ekwu na-eme o feel that na ya na the government kwuo gọọmenti mana ife dị na-aba is just to destabilize us. Ka anyị ghọta na ife na-eme ka anyị fụ na unu ka anyị sonwe na onye asa anyị sobe. There will finally things will change. Ị ga-afụkwa ka ife anyị esi apụta. I'm telling you the truth. Mana ofu ihe na-agwakwa anyị bụ onye ọbụla focus on these politicians. Focus on these politicians. All these governors came for. You are right. It's not a sin. No, secretly. That is how devil in state. They are dying under police custody. And I torture people are dropping dead as a result of torture that have passed into the vein, into the body of that person. If anything you can do to him to be rest in the grave, the same way he put that man or that woman, do it. Let him feel it. Nobody owns this earth. Nobody owns it. The earth remains. So if it is that way, let us give it to them. It's quite unfortunate that at this time now, anybody as a result of what they did to Onyendu, sit down or no sit at home or no sit at home. You are fighting me and I'm fighting you. It's quite unfair that you did not understand the game. That you didn't understand the game, my dear brother. But I'm so that this thing will be done. Politicians need to go down. And we must do our necessary effort to make sure that these criminals get out of our road. Very, very important. Finally, let's take this call. Caller, you are live on Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. What do you think we should do to Devumai? And our rules have been blocked.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Timber. Hello? I can't hear you, okay? I just want to ask you some questions regards to very well. Okay. Oh, don't mind. I'm driving also. I'm heading to work. I'm a buggy from United States of America. So I go to the previous caller colonists now. They stop the noise up. They say I trust your eggs. Come to I know that your eggs and egg now because if the boss right here now, they have done us. We have started having sleepless nights in among ourselves. For instance, now if DOS can come out and issue my memo regards to someone else and saying the person is this and that. And yesterday, different issues came up with the same Chinan Sanworu came on Radio Biafra for a couple of days. I think that was last week when he was doing a question and answering. And someone asked a question which was inaccurate on that question, because I know that the way the person narrated the questions about the autopilot wasn't how the person he presented it said it and what the autopilot meant. And Chilan Sowori was answered that question. And the way he answered that question,
my dear brother, I am not here to discuss that issue. I don't know if you will get me, because sometimes we try to move out of what we are discussing. Maybe I said that somebody got back to and say a chorok, MAZI radio recording like that. But that issue, they discussed it and the answer was given. Sometimes when somebody will come in disguise, not to something. I mean, when I did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hello.
Okay, now let me divert from different, another different perspective. So if DOS can be issuing someone from DOS can be issuing memo to regards to one of the officers or anybody that broadcasts Radio Biafra, or let me say media broadcasters. And don't you think that the head of the DOS should be sanctioning those people that issuing that memo if they are doing it in their own direction? Because such actions can mislead people like us. So such action can put us in doubt. Because mine in particular, as I reside here, because of what is going on now, I'm having kind of not excitement on the doing what I do every of my paycheck, that I receive my paycheck in there. Because I think the same people like me, because I know quite well that for me, I'm not an old member of IPO, but I have followed Mazi since 2015, and I have continued doing what he asked to do, sharing news, do everything that's doable to be able to come. And I also will sacrifice everything that's possible to me to do, because not everyone that's old member of IPO can even do people like me is doing, which I know for sure. So what I'm asking you is to stop all this craziness, stop all these actions that are coming in there. Whoever that have been compromised need to be sanctioned, need to be dealt with. Whoever that's misleading every person in this movement need to be sanctioned, need to be dealt. If they can do any emergency meetings, fish out these moves among themselves that making us to have doubt and fighting ourselves, as they can do that, I think things will be moving in the right direction. That's the little I have to say, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. And I assure you on that they are working on that. You know, if it comes out on air and said it, even you and I will say, why are they doing it? But sometimes some people out of their own curiosity will come out and bust things out. But I assure you, these things have been done on the ground. But it's as a result of us not giving them the support openly and not understanding what they are doing. That is what is causing the whatever we will say is happening. But this man remained, and what you just said now is what they are doing. As time goes on now, you see the answer. But I want to tell you, when the answer comes, please believe it, because the answer to this thing, some people may not buy it as a result of maybe their misinformation or whatever. But that is what is coming. Thank you very much, my dear brother, for your wonderful contribution. And God bless you. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. I presume should be my dear brother Kinsley from Morocco. Am I right? Is that Kinsley from Morocco?
Yes, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Watching it. What pushed me is Kinsley from Morocco. What pushed me is the caller. The caller and how you interact with him. My brother, that my brother is making a great point. I'm telling you, he making a great. I said this. Was it 2 days? They say no, they don't need to follow people as these people. They are not wearing masks, doing all this sort of nonsense in the Facebook, and it's disturbing most of our youth IPOB boys. This is that what these people are doing now is what they creating of killing in Ebonyi State, and this taking point you see that they're coming back again. This is the problem. We need to stop these people. Man, watching it. The time I joined the IPOB here in Morocco, we Morocco IPOB, they banned us for many years because of this thing. And how we stop group to come back. Oh my God, I don't think there's such a people like us from here. We play that sort of joke that people are doing now. We need an example so that the rest will learn. That's all. Keep it on watching it, guys. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Oh, Biafra. That's our dear brother Kinsley from Morocco, one of the hard cores in Morocco. Thank you very much for your contribution. We must not allow them to bring confusion into our midst and be returning back all these criminals on the road, and therefore might will be secretly killing your own brothers and sisters. We let's understand this game. Understand the game they are playing. We must not just abide to what DOS asks us to do and see the next action, how it will come. Very, very important. Very, very important. Caller, can you hear me? You are live on air.
Okay, Mazi, good morning from here. I'm calling actually from Anambra State. I just want to make a little contribution concerning things that have been going on. I want to emphasize more. If you recollect, within the period, our leader, one of our own then, which is Mazi Nnamdi, did what he actually did. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, never came out and said anything concerning him, and that eventually made him irrelevant. But if at all our leader came up on radio and started, making a kind of a counter of maybe some of the things Mazi Nnamdi was saying as at then, it will now raise an avenue where people will want to come and say one or two things, in the aspect of advice, and thereby making the whole thing, IPOB structure, looking, somehow irrelevant, or making it look somehow before the eyes of our enemies. Now, this thing has been coming up gradually. Our leader is actually in detention. And what is going on with true IPOB? We are saying that this man, Simon Ekpa, never took ODC, that is, he didn't go through the right channel.
Listen, brother, let me put you through, my dear brother. Let me put you through.
Okay.
You made a very vital point. It's just like you gave a proverb, but you could not conclude your statement with that proverb. You didn't go straight as the proverb is. You said our leader did not respond to Uchemefo, and that makes him irrelevant. That is clear.
Yes.
But you must understand how the game was played. He's not the level to our leader. It was we on the broadcast, on radio and online, that really dealt with Uchemefo, and Uchemefo is dead and buried. Forget about the body you see in there. He's dead and buried.
Yes.
Because he will never survive it. His family won't survive it.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
He was the one on radio, just like me, telling people move. Today Uchemefo is telling you that they don't support this, that, because that time I can afford you go school. Back to what we are saying,
exactly.
The same way, exactly. How do you expect the DOS to come out and be maybe somebody you mentioned the name or whatever, say Kahana extend the word? No, it is you now. It is you that will counter those things. Tell this person, abide to the rules and regulations, short and simple. This is what I'm expecting you to do from that illustration you just gave. This is how it should be. Okay. Because for them to go and be rubbing shoulder with that is also is somehow. You understand?
Yes.
But I'm just giving another example to some people that say they are not talking. Why is that? Who are they talking to? Are they talking to somebody like that? That is the things we are not expecting them to come out and speak. But when our voices that's supposed to strengthen them more and more is now against them, even supporting somebody whom we shouldn't support, you will now see that it will have affected them emotionally. They are human beings, just like you are human. There is something you will see in a particular time. You can't be able to hold it, brother. You can't hold the pen. You have to. You need to rest, rethink, re-strategize. That time you are thinking and re-strategizing is a time that you're supposed to use to do something because the support was not given to you. These are the things we need to understand. And most of the voices that are echoing that thing are not good people like you. Because you are a good person of time, but you don't know what is going. You just heard that somebody said something there, and as a result of that, you think all the always it's like it's true. Then you follow it, but not knowing that you are endangering what we are doing. We are endangering what we are doing.
Yes. Okay. Just like what I'm saying, Simon Epa has come.
Thank you very much for that call, and let's take another call. This brother, you have been calling and calling and calling. I have to take your call. I have to take your call. I have to take your call. You have been calling and calling and calling and calling, but the moment I would like to pick your call, you will be out. I don't know. When you call this line and somebody is on the call, you try the other call. When you call this line and somebody is there, you call the other one. If I see your call, I can hold it and wait for you, keep you for some time, let the person finish. Let's take this caller. You have been calling. Caller, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Caller.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You have been calling. When I try to pick your call, you not drop.
Yes, I discovered that someone was on the line. Okay, thank you so much for bringing me in. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, and I'm calling from Asia. Mazi Nnamdi, thank you so much for today's broadcast, and I'm delighted to listen and your analysis, and I'm also in support what you say that scholars should concentrate on the topic that we are debating today, and you are raising a question and asking what we should do. What we should do is to understand that everybody that has been in the family units of IPOB knows that IPOB have a command structure, and a little negation of that command structure adversely affects other branches of the IPOB movement. So when some people get too emotional and they forget to follow the instructions that are given from the command structure, no matter how bad it is, in this struggle, in this movement for the restoration of Biafra, it is not a democratic process. It is like a military process in order to get the freedom. When the freedom is actually restored,
We will now practice democracy whereby the people will have the power to decide on what happens. But before our leader was incarcerated, he told us, he has been teaching us, he told us that IPOB have a structure whereby it takes command from the highest to the top, to the bottom. So we must know that what we should do is to follow instruction, follow orders. It is because of many of our orders, it made us other branches will not, if DA tell you to that the sit at home has been cancelled, you say no, it is not in autopilot. How will the DOH go again and tell our EFN officer to go and see the Fulani terrorists inside our bushes? They will not also accept. They will also ask you questions with the order from our leader. All these things, it goes adversely to affect all other branches of this movement. So that is what I think. We should obey and be disciplined. I believe that everybody that is against this thing that we are doing, against the command structure, against the order, against the instructions or the directives given by the leadership of this great movement, those people have never been in the family. That is the reason why we say, if you belong to the family, you do things properly. Nobody hates anybody. Nobody is jealous of anybody. Nobody is against anybody from participating in the restoration of our fatherland. We just want you to do it properly, just so that we have one single direct force in order to meet our enemies. Because if we have divergent commands, this one will give order from here, this one will be giving another one that is countering, and the Nigerian media will come in to play their own way in order to put an anti to portray the movement to the public as if way. Whereas in reality, IPOB is a formidable force party. So with the leadership that we have, only if the people that have been led follow one central command, we will be able to arrive at our destination. Thank you so much, Mazi Nnamdi. This is all I have to say.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and you really dealt with it. In fact, I use your call to close the broadcast because you have finally cemented everything. Thank you very much for that wonderful contribution, and may the Most High bless you. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Biafrans, we have had everything we're saying. We're here for you, and you should be there for us, and everything will work out. Just as our brother, the last caller, have just said, this is IPOB. This is what Onyendu put in place. These are the people he put. Even though there may be one or two elements that are bad, they will be dictated by them themselves, and they will be dealt with decisively. But you and I, let us give them the necessary support. If they ask you to stop, stop. If they ask you to move, move. Other things will be just very easy to do. Just like as Devil Mind is doing all these things. Devil Mind, when we unite together to remove Devil Mind, is just like my mind. We can do that. We shouldn't be afraid of any criminal call himself politicians. All these criminals that have returned back to our road, it is nothing. We just scrap them, clean them, scrap them completely, and our land will be free. But for this thing to happen now, you need to listen to DOS. You need to listen to DOS. Stop whoever that is projecting anything from behind. People want to be who they are not. Thank you very much. Other callers, I'm really sorry I won't be able to take this call as I bring this program to an end. And the Australia family is coming by 12 noon Biafra land time to come and make a presentation. You must wait for that program. Very, very important. It's a very powerful program. You must immediately. It's 12 noon Biafra land time or 1 p.m. Biafra land time. I think you must be on the radio to hear from IPOB Australia. Very, very formidable. Just like IPOB Malaysia. They are formidable. And on that note, we bring this program to an end. Father, we thank you. We bless you, Lord. We give you praise with our exhortation, innovation. Immortal Redeemer, you are worthy of all praises. We return every glory, honor, adoration, and adulation unto thy holy name. Heavenly Father, we have discussed, gather information from people far and near, Heavenly Father, but for anything to work, it is you that will perfect it. Because the Bible made it clear that go and say thou prophesy, and it come to pass when you, Jehovah Elohim, have not yet approved it. It is you that performed the counseling of your messenger and approving the message they brought in your table, according to Isaiah 44 verse 26. A prophet may prophesy, but you will approve it, Lord, or you speak through him. The same way we will fight, we will work, but if your grace, if your support is not in our midst, we won't be able to achieve our aim. And that is why we continue to ask you, Lord, to take absolute control of what we are doing. Help us, Lord God Jehovah. The Bible says affliction shall not rise up the second time. Enemy cannot defeat us the second time. We will not be frustrated again the second time, Lord, because we are your children. We might have erred, done all manner of things, but when you look down, Lord, Father, you will see 1, 2, 3, 10, 50 holy people, good people, despite how bad our land is. You must see these people, and for their sake, please, Lord, have mercy upon us. Help us, Lord, to drive out this enemy in our land, that our land will be pure once again, holy and clean, that we will worship you in that land in every truth and in every honesty. Jehovah Nisi, I lift your servant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom you have called. You never abandon yours. Heavenly Father, use this opportunity, use this scene that have been created, O Lord, to shame the enemy by releasing our leader. Father, Lord God Jehovah, we commit ESN. Heavenly Father, strengthen ESN the more, because the battle ahead is big. Father, put them in the position that the enemy will be afraid of them, that indeed these criminals that are coming from Futagelion trying to take over our land, that they will erase them under a twinkle of an eye, to the glory of your name, Chukwukabiama. Lord, the same way I present IPOB all over the world, people are crying, people are worried, people wish that this will happen, the other one will happen. Please, Lord, answer the prayer of your people, that your name will be glorified. Thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, my Lord. Be thou exalted, Father. This we pray and believe that you have answered us as we make this beautiful prayer in the mighty name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said, the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the righteous, so that the righteous will not put their hands in iniquity. Psalm 125 verse 3. Shalom.